watched the last game. I heard what happened. I believe y'all, but I didn't watch it. I actually am done. I don't give a fuck. I actually rage quit. So I am a sore loser. I am not a graceful. I'm not a graceful winner either. But I lost. I admit defeat. See you niggas in 4 years. Don't talk to me about this gay ass, dumbass, bitch ass sport until 2027. I don't want to talk about it. Welcome to episode 11 of the Baroque Works broadcast. It's been a while. It's been 2 months. I don't have show notes. We're going completely off the top, off the dome, off the head. Actually, Lizard technically gave us a topic, so he always does his work. I've got Griever with me.
What's up?
I got Pat always fucking wins with me. Hate him. He gets too many W's. Too many. We need to cut it by 16%. And then Lizard's with us.
It pays to be a good person.
Arigato.
That's fair. I'm not a good person. Is that the secret? I gotta carry an old lady across the street and be like, I don't know, go Denver and they win? Is that how it works?
Maybe.
We'll see.
That's what Pat's been doing then? I don't Just be carrying away.
I'm crying, Chief. I kid you not. As soon as France put up that... Before France even lost that game, because I knew they lost from minute 50, I deleted every one of those songs out my playlist. I don't want to hear another French motherfucking anthem again in my life. I deleted Imbattable, Merci les Bleus, Ramène le coupe à la maison. All of them gone. Deleted every single one of them. I don't want to hear that shit in my ear. Fucking croissants. Oh man, streets are saying Luffy is the Jerry West of the series. Thoughts? That's crazy. You're saying when he gets to a finals, he loses most of his finals? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's so wild.
Oh my goodness.
All
right. All right. Let's start with the most. I guess what's on our hearts and minds. Luffy and Loki embarrassed me.
Well, hold on.
Loki did better though.
Loki did not embarrass us. Luffy, however, brother, I thought we were done getting embarrassed.
So did I.
Especially with the way the fight started off, like you hit Emu while you were in base. I'm thinking, all right, we looking good. No. No.
Emu
did he get a single hit in Gear 5?
Yo.
This motherfucker said, I'm a genie. What does that do? Are you intangible? Can you make wishes? Like, whoa, why did you turn into a Maju? I didn't understand. I don't even hate, I just don't hate it, but like, what's the point? Are you just effectively bigger? Is that all it was? What is this goofy ass nigga doing? You sold so hard, Luffy. I swear Emu worked through his PTSD. He said, you are not Joy Boy. You are sorry as hell. You're right. Why am I tripping? You stink. Get stabbed like the way Crocodile stabbed you. You are not him. And I said, wow. That's crazy. Are you going to take that?
Yo.
Apparently.
Me and Sage, we've been running this thing that, hey man, base Luffy might be stronger than Gear 5 Luffy. I don't know, man. Base Luffy was boxing with got the hit in. He's only for him that got the hitter, man.
I saw base Luffy put in work against
Kaido
and Lucci when he had a gear second too. Hold on, and Katakuri. I don't know. Hold on.
Base Luffy is strongest form, man.
He might have to run that gimmick for real.
Hey man.
In all seriousness though, like he actually embarrassed me. I'm not mad that he lost. I'm mad at how he lost. I'm like, really? This that's all you had? After you made me wait 45 chapters eating all that food? Nah, bro. I thought it was Emperor the Sea Luffy. This ain't no.
I don't think he's down and out from that. They're just trying to build the hype. And I did see one fun. Well, as I said, it's just a theory, but where the reason he turned into the genie, it could have been anything, but the reason he went giant form and stuff is because he saw what the Black Flames did to Loki, like a targeting a lock-on thing. That's why he ripped off the Viking cape and stuff. So he made himself bigger, but that's not really his real body. So when Emu attacked it, he could be like, oh, you attacked that. Psych. And that was the reason for having the big target. But why a genie? Who the fuck knows? Was he watching Aladdin? Is he a Robin Williams fan? I don't know. But
I feel like that argument doesn't work because, well, kind of. Like if I remember correctly, didn't Luffy's like, I watched your battle with Loki, or like sensed it. I know what you're gonna do. And after later, Emu was like, I thought you said you was paying attention during that fight. What do you think is gonna happen with that big ass body as a target? And then he shrunk. So I was like, I don't know, dog. This nigga was just doing the Sonic legs. That's all he was doing was sonicking around. He didn't do nothing. He just ran around, bro. He punched some fire. He did the cartoon Roadrunner in the air. Meep meep. And I said, Luffy, not like this, bro. The whole monster trio got cooked. I said, right, belt to ass. I was dead. That's like in my chair, like I'm embarrassed.
I mean,
we need teach. We need a fat Somalian.
I was Loki. I mean, I wasn't as surprised as you guys because I had like Emu up there, but yeah, both. Yeah, Luffy was not good to say the least.
I tried to psyop myself into thinking Emu wasn't raw. You're right. It's my fault.
Loki was a man. I'm not gonna. Okay, man. He had some allegations, man. I don't know the Lily thing. I don't know, man. I get it.
The Holy Knights. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, believe in him. And I said, you know what? I'm sorry.
Okay. Man.
Also, he coughed blood as soon as he came. Like he's dying. He's sick. He's nerfed. Nah, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was unfamiliar with the game.
The thing is, he probably is still nerfed though, but he's still this strong. But who knows? Loki was better, but it was like I think Loki just kind of looked better, partially because he like if the chapters were split up, so it kind of felt like he lasted longer. But if you read it, it's kind of the same thing. They both really got one attack off, and then Emu just kind of low diff. Like Emu wasn't caring.
No, we're not gonna do that. Loki still did better.
No, I said Loki did better. I just said both of them did it.
And hold on. Didn't Loki land more than one hit? Didn't he hit him with the hammer to transform into full Nidhogg, Thunder Guy, whatever he did, Wasn't
it one hit? Like,
I swear he followed it up though.
Maybe like it was like one thing
with a projectile. That was a combo, my nigga. It's a combo. He sent them flying. Then he pressed down circle or whatever it is, Kamehameha, and while he was flying back, he got hit with that shit. Yeah. I'm just trying to give Loki as much punch as I can because he embarrassed he embarrassed me too. I said, bro, what is with you guys and staring at things on your body? If I see black fire on me, I'm not just looking at it. I'm trying to get it off. Stop, drop, and roll. Take off my shirt. Something. Nigga stared at it. What is this? It doesn't even itch. It doesn't even make me fart. What kind of comment is that? Get it off me.
Hey man, this is where I asked Naya before the thing, but I'm gonna ask all y'all. Does Loki have dementia?
Dementia?
Why isn't he using hybrid?
Doesn't need it. He doesn't see it. It's not. Emu's not worthy yet.
I don't know, man. Like hybrid form in One Piece is like, I feel like it's Russian roulette for real. Like either do it or you don't do it. Like, I don't really think it makes the character even stronger or anything like that.
I feel like it's always been set up as like the strongest form, but who knows?
But I mean, I don't recall that ever being stated, so I don't understand.
It's not been stated, but like from what we've seen, like Lucci or Kaido, like all the things, their like strongest forms have been the hybrids. So I guess I've just been basing off that.
It's usually, well, Pat, you know this. It's usually a thing where the humanoid form of like a superpower or whatever always is when it's condensed in manga anime is usually the most powerful form when they're more.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm just saying, like,
his
I feel like
it's never been stated. I guess
more than anything, it feels like it's something for convenience.
I feel like it's always been the best of both worlds, right? And and in maybe that's not true in all cases, but for most Zoans, they tend to do the best overall when they're in their hybrid form. Like,
That's the machine.
yes, fast
I'm
the
sorry.
machine.
That looks
It
ripping
was
in my head.
apparently stated by Oda that the hybrid form is their most practical combat form. He didn't say it was mistranslated as strongest sometimes, but it said that that's usually their optimal fighting form. He did say that.
That makes
So,
that makes sense. I do think it depends on the. I'm like,
the battle.
and like even with Kaido, like it's the last thing he ended up showcasing, right? So
Okay.
yeah, but
and I can accept like the whole like that's their optimal form because they still get all the bonuses or benefits of their zone power plus the agility and the the size of a humanoid sort of idea. So that makes sense from a physical like I'm gonna beat you up now thing. But
I think every form has its uses. I mean, if you don't need it, you just stay in your whatever form. I'm sure. Like, I think there's like the Nidhogg is so big. There's uses where just like I could just fire a crazy beam at you because of how humongous I am. And even on occasion, Lucci did turn into a leopard to bite Luffy that one time, but so I think it just depends on what you want to do with it. But if you have partial transformations too, I think that could help. Like, I think the characters are good at just transforming a part of their body too to like. I think before we ever saw we never saw Marco in hybrid form. Before we saw Marco do that, we saw him just turn parts of his body into the Phoenix instead of actually turning into it. So I think that will also give you an advantage. I guess it depends on the user ultimately, but I don't know if Oda's ready to show the hybrid form yet or even designed it. So
that's like the better answer is just not time. But yeah, my bad.
I can't think of another zone user that's done what you just described. Like, is Marco unique in that way? Like, his mastery is that good, or there's just no other reason for others? Like, I've never seen Lucci just transform one arm into his leopard. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like someone else did it. I can't remember who, but it was like a one-off instance. But you're right, because like I could like imagine I'm just walking around and someone tried to like run past me and I just manifest my tail and I grab you Roku gun style. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's useful. But you're right. It's not something I really feel like we've seen done a lot in the series. I might be thinking of a movie though, but let me see if I can find if anyone else did that while we talk.
Yeah.
But
well, we know that Marco did it in the manga, so
for sure.
And Chopper's always the exception with the Rumble Balls. I don't think that counts. That's more of a
PEDs.
Get that shit to Luffy. Give them shit to Luffy, man. What are we doing? He needs some PEDs, man.
Yeah.
I feel like what Graver said is true. I don't think Luffy's done yet. But at the same time, brother, get up, please.
Stand up. Stand up. Please
stand up.
I think Oda just made a bit of a. I mean, I'll say it. I think he made a bit of a mistake. He's trying to build up hype by showcasing, like Gear 5th has been semi sort of broken this whole time. It hasn't lost a fight yet. He's been goofing around, laughing, even fighting against, the Gorosei and things like that. Like Gear 5th has been unstoppable thus far. So going up against the big bad, he's trying to showcase that Gear 5th is not like Luffy's not invincible. Like, this form is very powerful. He's very strong. He's gotten a lot stronger, but there is a ceiling even with this form. This form is not like, when we first got it, it was Toon Force and Wile E. Coyote levels of destruction. Now it's sort of like, no, there's still the upper echelon. There's still a limit, but I just think he portrayed it very poorly because his portrayal of Luffy fighting in this form, in this fight, was haphazard. As I said, not a good showing from Luffy. It's okay that Luffy took damage. It's okay that Luffy is on the back foot against Emu. The problem is the way it was shown. Like, he was still goofing off, like, and then he got stabbed for it. And it's like, Luffy, what are you doing?
You can also, I would say Emu probably knows what the fruit can do, or is supposed to do, and probably seen Joy Boy use it. Maybe Nika. I don't know. Maybe whatever it was inspired by. I don't know if Emu was that old, but Emu probably is like, I've seen Joy Boy use this way better than you, or in a different way than you. It could be that, and also I feel like Emu's fruit's a decent hard counter. Like, I think it does a lot of what Luffy's fruit can do.
I mean, it had his own cum.
Yeah,
Stretching.
I saw a post that said Emo got disappointed when Luffy said gum gum because he's like, this nigga don't know what this shit can do. And if
supposed to
that's the case, that's funny as hell.
supposed to
Yeah, it's like,
be
excuse me.
Nika
Well,
booming
because he's saying
joy.
that you're Joy Boy. He's like, I'm not Joy Boy. And then last chapter, he's like, no, you're really not Joy Boy. You could, it being this weak, you can't be
Yeah,
Joy Boy. You know.
That was a bar.
I said, damn. Are you gonna take that, Monkey D. Luffy?
Monkey D. Luffy.
Personally, I wouldn't take that, but that's just me though.
Hey man. When Emo in
I
front of
took
you.
that personal.
Do you think the sort of wailing void or whatever it's called has some other property, like things like suck the energy from him or something? Because it like completely wilted the forest. So I was wondering if it was gonna actually do something more to Luffy after he's been impaled by it.
It might drain his energy. They drain the energy from the food he ate.
Someone told me
It rocks him of his joy.
angry boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be sad boy. That's crazy. Luffy never gonna realize he's not rubber, is he? It's okay, Griever. Emu just game 7 Bill Russell. Shit.
Jesus.
Bill Russell be not losing them shits from what I remember. Why didn't Drake do the Sabaody? I think Drake just turned into a T-Rex. And I think that would just be to flex H and Zoans, if I remember correctly. But,
Yeah.
But DS Drake is ass. He's actually garbage. I could beat his ass.
There was so much potential with X Drake. But that being said, it's a huge cast to catch. Like, sometimes it's unfortunate when One Piece is so big, written by one guy weekly. Like, some characters, unfortunately, kind of end up getting the shaft. It sucks. Like, I'm still now mad by the last chapter, not this chapter. I think it was the last chapter where we got to reveal that Gabon was like, "Oh yeah, Sanji, you should have it, but something's holding you back," sort of idea, like Conquerors and stuff. And killing him in that very chapter fucking says, "Oh, you know my weakness, so you're a conqueror too, then, eh?" So now it's like, okay, so you're telling me that 3/4 of our main cast can't do shit in the final battle now. That's what you just established, Oda, and I don't like that. Like,
Hold on. What about that steel heart thing?
True, but it seems like you can only get there if you conquer hockey the fuck out of them to get them down to that point.
I mean, I think there's something else. I think it specifically has to do with zone users.
Okay.
Because they knocked some of the giants out of that Domi Reversi. I think it was Chopper that did it.
Yep.
And I'm like, Chopper ain't got no conquerors.
True.
Yeah,
No, that's true. Yeah.
I think zones in particular, because they've always talked about like those having like a distinct will of their own or a direct counter to whatever Emu got going on. That might be why he's afraid of Nika and stuff like that too, because since it's a zone fruit now.
Okay. No, I listen. I'm all for if anybody comes up with if there's a good theory or there's still hope that like no. Even the Gods Knights are not aware. I've heard that one and I like that one. The Gods Knights aren't aware that they have another weakness because they just, they've not encountered it. Like as you said, the zone thing, something zone is weird with the Domi Reversi, specifically zone users. And it's like, something's funky there. So I'm good with that. I don't think that, 9 members of Straw Hats get Conquerors hockey. At the same time, I don't want them all to be. I still want to see a cool Robin fight. I still want to see a cool Jinbei fight. I still want to see a cool Brook fight. So.
Wait, are you talking about like this arc or just in general? Because
in the final battle
from here on, these are our new enemies. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to face them past this arc as well, and it's just like when that goes down. Let's say the Straw Hats end up the final battles in Marijois itself at the top of the world or whatever, and all 13 Gods Knights are there. Like, who's supposed to fight them except the Conquerors? You know what I mean? And that's my sort of problem there. So I'm sort of like,
I get that, but also I mean I'm just not moved by the like Holy Knights at all. Like I don't see them as like to the point where like even if they pulled up, where like I think once like Sanji and Zoro like get it and they get what they need to do, like they're not gonna really be a threat. And also like there'll be multiple other factions fighting it out. So I don't think it'll just be like. I don't see it's gonna be one.
I have a
I
have a solution.
Let's hear it.
That rope. You give everybody that rope hockey. You gave everybody some hockey knots so they can use it against the Holy Knights. Luffy gotta give them some fucking hockey knots, bro. Hand them out. Here, you have 6. You have 6. You have 6. Use it wisely.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we could have like the monster trio combine their conqueror's hockey into a knot or some shit.
I really don't want that to happen, man.
I'm half joking. I'm actually more on your side where I'm hoping there's another way around it or they could circumvent it. I was really hoping when Chopper was like, but how? How did he even hurt him? And like he was gonna be the one to figure out some way around it. And I am hoping that if you can somehow cut through or break their steel heart thingy, you can kill them. Whether or not you, I don't know. I don't think that you would have to have Conqueror's Hockey to damage their body badly, because we saw Usopp use his skull bomb, whatever, and it eviscerated Gunko, but she just healed immediately. They probably heal faster, but probably not impossible for someone to like hit them, and then like their chest disintegrates and you like get the heart. You know what I mean? Like it's probably not impossible, but.
I'm good with that.
I'm with you though. Like I think it's less interesting if at this point you can only be here if you have conquerors. But part of me also thinks it's funny if it's like, let's say I'm really like that, but I don't have conquerors, so I just keep beating this Holy Knight's ass for like 6 hours. Like he can't fuck with me. Like I've been dogging him for 6 hours. He's coming back, but he can't fuck with me. Part of me thinks that's kind of funny too. It gives me a little bit of Sabretooth beating the fuck out of Wolverine on his birthday vibes.
Yeah.
Can't kill you. Okay. You're gonna heal, but I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Happy birthday, Logan.
I guess, I'm okay with that. It's just that we already had a bit of a problem with a power gap going, which I'm okay. Like once again, the Roger crew, not everybody was as strong as Roger, Rayleigh, and Gabon. So I'm fine with that. There was a shift, and I'm okay with the Monster Trio being, that 1 step, 2 steps higher than the rest of the crew. I'm just saying that like we already had this problem where if it wasn't Zoro or Luffy, nobody's facing down the commanders. Nobody's facing down the Yonko. And then we introduce a whole nother group of people who are literally like, nope, Zoro and Luffy are the only ones. And now at the end of this arc, we assume Sanji are going to be the only ones able to do shit. And it's just like, okay. But I do like my other characters to have some time to shine.
Usopp is going to be Conqueror's Hockey.
I'd be okay with it. Honestly,
it feels right. He's been calling himself a king for like the last 15 years. It feels right if he gets it.
And his lies tend to come full circle in some way, shape, or form. So I think on 2 occasions he's lied about having Conqueror's Hockey. So I'm like, he gonna get that shit. Part of me now that Sanji I think is gonna get. I think what Scopper Gaban said it makes sense, that you have all the traits of somebody who can use it, but you're being held back by some type of burden or self-deprecation, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, especially seeing what we saw on Whole Cake Island, right, with Sanji. So if he can break through that mental barrier, he can have it. And now I kind of like the idea of Usopp being the first one to use observation killing.
Okay, yeah.
Even if it's in a gaggy type of way, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. But we'll see what happens. You never know.
Oh yeah, Pat. Hey man, let's talk on it. Sanji getting conquerors, man.
Hold on. Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? Now, I don't know. Maybe it's just like because I read. Whenever I saw Zoro getting Conqueror's Hockey, I was like, oh yeah, Sanji's gonna get that shit too. And everyone was like, oh no, it's just gonna be Luffy and Zoro. That's the 1A, 1B combo. I'm like, you people just don't understand. Luffy is the number 1, and then Zoro is 2A, and Sanji is 2B. That's how it works. There's a reason why they're always bickering at each other, because Oda wants them to be displayed as equal, if not a minimal gap between the two. What one has that the other lacks, the other one is better at. Example, we all know Zoro is more powerful. Like that's not even a debate. Like he used the sword, niggas training all fucking day. So him getting conquerors was not really that much of a surprise to me. But then we look at Sanji. Obviously, he doesn't have the same brute strength that Zoro has, but he's genetically modified. He has an exoskeleton that was made by the top tier scientists of North Blue. And not only that, he can move so fast that the opposition can't see him, and he can fly. So it's like when people say Zoro and Sanji are the wings of the Pirate King, it's like because they both bring something to the table that makes them equals. Like this is what some of you guys don't get. Whenever I call them equals, you're like, no, Zoro is way stronger than Sanji. I'm like, brother, I never said Sanji was stronger than Zoro. I just said they're equal in stature because they are. And you guys are so hype over Zoro getting Conqueror's Haki, but Sanji's literally a prince. Like, what are we doing? Of course he would have it. And niggas getting all bent out of shape. All their tweets are on the Summer Jam screen about how they said Sanji would never get Conqueror's Haki. Congratulations. You look like a fucking idiot. Next time, man. read the paper.
Spit, man. All I'm gonna say is, man, after Gabon had it, that shit should have been dead. Because one thing about One Piece is parallel piece is always real.
Right?
Like,
why are we fighting so hard about what's in front of our faces?
Like, fucking Gabon shows up. Luffy says point blank, this guy looks like like Sanji. Like, you know, this is what Sanji gonna be when he grows up. Establishes a connection. We see Gabon has conquerors. And we also see that Gabon has future state, which Sanji getting soon. Let me know. Hey, man.
I mean, it makes sense because observation is his forte.
Yeah, and that's the opposite of Zoro and armament.
The moment I will say, I was not fully on board with Sanji because I wasn't on board with having more than 2 conquerors on a crew. More so than the Sanji debate, like Sanji needs it, blah, blah, blah. And at the time, if we recall, Conqueror's Haki up until Wano, Conqueror's Haki wasn't the answer. We didn't have advanced Conquerors, like that's how we hurt Yonkos and shit. Yeah, it wasn't until Wano we sort of found out that that's the answer. At the time, Conquerors was just the whole, bam, I'm awesome, you know, I knock out a bunch of fodder and shit. So I was like, yeah, Zoro getting it, wanting to be the greatest in the world in one sense. Luffy wanted to be the greatest world in the other sense. Nobody else on the crew has that ambition. Sanji's dream is to find the all blue, not be, I'm going to be the greatest cook in the world. I'm going to be the greatest, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, he doesn't have the same sort of, the drive is slightly different. The dreams are all valid, but they're different. So I was like, okay, but the moment, especially the moment that Gabon was like, oh yeah, Gabon and he's got conquerors. I was like, yeah, well then Sanji's getting it. I was not aware of the Roger Pirates crew gang. I'm like, if that's their game, then I'm like, yeah, Gabon, the parallels are right there. I'm like, there's no doubt in my mind when Sanji, I thought Sanji wasn't going to get it till after this arc, but obviously it seems like he's going to unlock it in this arc. But my only doubt for Sanji getting it at the time was I didn't think there needed to be more than like 1, maybe 2 at most conquerors on a crew. It wasn't a requirement. You know? So
yeah, and that makes sense. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, it's a Conqueror's Haki bargain sale. Like, everybody's getting this shit.
Yep.
But, like, at the same time, you got to look at it, like, within the scope of the One Piece universe. So I feel like that's why post-time skip, we're getting introduced to so many new characters all at once. Because it kind of validates introducing more Conquerors in the series. Because when you really take a look at the One Piece encyclopedia, like by name, it's some characters in there I'm like, who? like I've never seen a series with this many named characters before.
I kind of would have preferred the idea that Gabon basically, I don't mind the way it was handled, but I kind of wish it was handled just a wee bit different. I almost would have liked to Gabon to give motivation, like, there's no way for us to know. You haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But it should have. I was hoping that the speech would have been something. Not that Sanji wouldn't get it, but it would have been one of those like Neo in the Matrix things. You're not the one. Then you became the one because she told you you're not the one. But then he became the one anyways. I would have almost preferred Gabon being like, whether you have conquerors or not is irrelevant. Your job is to be one of the hands of the pirate, future king of the pirates. Your job isn't to worry about you right now. Your job is to worry about that's your captain. That's your job. You know, the same basically attitude he gave Zoro, he gives to Sanji in a different way. And then Sanji unlocks it through a need, not a want sort of idea. I would have preferred a little bit, but it's fine the way it
power
happened.
comes in response to a need, not a desire.
Hockey blooms in the heart of battle.
Yeah.
Does it?
I just mixed a Rayleigh quote a little bit with a Ryu quote. Don't worry, I'm just being silly.
No.
Yeah, I've always thought Sanji was gonna get it. So for me, this is just kind of par for the course. Like it's just like it finally happening. I never thought he wasn't gonna get it. And again, after we saw Scopper had it for sure, I was like, yeah, it's obviously gonna happen. I think. And also, we've seen with like Rox's crew. I know, yeah, it's a little bit different. Like they had a bunch of conquerors too. Like I think it just depends on the type of leader you are, the charisma you have. Even if you have other conquerors, they'll still kind of bend the knee. The one thing I wanted to say is this, right? Because I do think a king's disposition, a certain type of mindset, amongst some other, I don't know, caveats, and are things you need to kind of be a conqueror, if you will, a king, a emperor, whatever terminology related to that, like the monarchy you want to use. But I do feel like it's one of those things a little bit like what constitutes a Smash character becoming a Smash character in Nintendo. We made up a lot of rules that were never really concrete. Like I feel like a lot of people just made no, you have to have a desire to take over for like no, it's not the case. Like we made up a lot of rules that I don't think were really rules about like what it means to have conquerors hockey, in my opinion. So
that is a fact.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When it
I
was
always
first
said
introduced,
you just have to
one
have
in a
the
million people are
qualifications
born
of
with
a
it.
king.
See that again, Pat?
Yeah, I said the only thing that was ever stated was that you have to have the qualifications of a king.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't the other statement that it's something you're born with? You can't train to get it. It's something you're born with. You either have it or you
I think
don't.
that's still true.
And it's like a 1 in a million people have it or something like that. So
I mean, there's like a billion people in One Piece at least, so that's not.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why more characters are being introduced because, like, when you look at the origins, like, we have 4 members. 4? 3. 3 members in the crew from the East Blue. That would be Luffy, Zoro, Usopp.
Nami.
We don't know where Nami is from.
Actually, Nami originally might not be from East Blue, right?
West Blue.
Nami's a celestial dragon.
She was raised in East Blue, but let's say okay, because Sanji's also raised in East Blue in a way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to next. And Sanji is from the North Blue, so like East Blue, the weakest sea. We got 2 conquerors from the East Blue on one crew. Like it's rare, not an impossibility, but incredibly rare. And then we have Sanji too, is also a conqueror, but he's not from the East Blue. So like you see what I'm trying to say? Like he's from a completely different area of the world. I think Oda probably did that on purpose to still keep the percentage of people who were born with conquerors honky like still making sense or something like that.
I mean, if you look at the thing, like it looks like there's a lot, but if you look at them, there's like less than 20 probably. It's not like that. But even if we added like, but also you gotta remember, like we're in the top of the like we're in the areas now where all the conquerors should be like.
Yeah, there's the area of the sea where they're gonna be condensed.
So
because they're all looking for the same thing.
Yeah. I do try my best to keep this in perspective and tell people to. If we think about the grand scape, the grander scape of every single One Piece character and the amount of conquerors that are used are there, it's still the tiniest of percentages. It's the 0.1% still. Mm-hmm. And because we're in the end game, like you said, we're converging on the point where the most important players, characters, and people with drive, ambition, fate, and destiny, whatever you want to call on their side, are starting to converge. You're going to start seeing more of them, which makes sense to me. But again, I always like the idea of there's more viable ways to get to the top instead of just being a hockey master. But I still think being a hockey proficient is extremely important.
Yeah,
I like that Kui uses cybernetics. I like that. That's cool to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It makes sense, but it's still a Conqueror's hockey bargain style. Like, I'm not mad at what they say.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I can't lie. It is a little much.
Mm-hmm.
but you know what, Pat? If that's the case, and I agree with you, but let's look at it realistic. When it was a Super Saiyan bargain sale before, how much did that actually affect the story overall? Like, I never heard, out of all the criticisms of the Boo arc, for example, I never hear people saying Goten and Trunks having Super Saiyan was the worst fucking. No one even brings that up as a good or bad point. It's just there. So as long as the same thing happens in One Piece, where it's like, okay, yeah, it is Conqueror's hockey bargain sale, but as long as it isn't like it becomes a Deus Ex Machina problem, like it actually affects the plot heavily due to that fact, then I don't think it's a big fucking deal as much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
absolutely agree.
But yeah, it is a bargain sale. It's like, you get Conquerors, you get Conquerors, everybody gets Conquered. It's a Costco special.
Don't worry, man.
Costco Conquerors. Let's go, baby. $24.95.
Now that parallel pizza has been a thing, man. Some of my team is gonna
My
proc.
cousin asked me if Jinbei is gonna get it, and I'm like, Jinbei is like 50. If you don't have it now, Jinbei not.
Jinbei's actually not getting shit, man.
I could only
I feel
see
like people
the only
forget
way
how
I
old
could see-
Jinbei's not like super young. Like he's like, is he second oldest on the crew?
He's in his
Yeah.
40s.
He's
the
older than
second oldest
Frankie,
on the crew.
right?
He's older than Frankie.
Yeah, he's in his 40s. Frankie is 36.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
what's the lifespan of a fishman?
That's
Because we have to scale that
That's a
age.
good
That's
question.
actually fair. That's fair.
It's
He
probably
could-
the same.
in fishman,
Could get it,
in
though.
shark, whale, whatever he is, like I forgot what he is. He's a shark. What is he? Whale shark.
Whale shark.
And,
You
and-
just
and
said
he,
the- yeah,
he
whale
might be
shark.
half his lifespan. He might just be 20. He got hella potential.
Yeah. And also the big
But
thing
what-
is
what it-
Jinbei could get it, and the only reason I say that is because he had that whole moment with Big Mom in Whole Cake and stuff like that. Like once he committed to a cause, now that Fisher Tiger's gone and stuff, he like, I know it's gonna sound silly, but he could be literally the king of the fishmen by the end of the series. Be like, no, I'm gonna bring the fishmen into a new era alongside my princess, Shirahoshi, blah blah blah.
Oh my god!
And
Shida
he's gonna
Hoshi
need the
conquers
power,
hockey. Let's go.
I could see that. I could see that. Like if any fishman was going to do it, and it
Hell
should
yeah.
be, it would have been a Fisher Tiger or Jinbei. So I can
Hey,
see
man.
Jinbei actually getting it. I'm just,
But
Jinbei
what if
lucky-
the I was gonna say, what if the reverse is true? Like, what if he's way past his expected life?
Oh man!
I mean,
He's
what
only
if
got
he's
like 5 years
goddamn
left. He's a senior citizen.
I mean, he's probably middle aged though, because like the way he talks about it, everybody talks about it. In the way his role in the crew is more like that dad or like, that kind of vibe thing.
Yeah.
Or like thing. I don't see him as like the same age as them. Like not even like on like a physical same age, like mentally same age or anything.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
in reality, a whale shark lives anywhere from 80 to 130 years. An
Oh,
actual
never mind.
whale
He's a young man.
shark. So
He said his prime.
assuming that Oda is actually going off the lifespan of what he's based off, then
Hold on. Didn't they say whale sharks have 2 penises? And someone asked him SBS. He said, "I guess Jinbei has 2 dicks." So hold on,
Why are
that
they
man is
always
doing two
asking
bitches
about
at once.
dicks?
because they're fucking freaks.
Hey man, that's Oda's the one that picks those questions out, man. I don't know, like.
I mean, yeah, because if somebody asks about dick, you're just gonna be like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Like, you gotta answer the question.
And he knows it'll be a good talking point amongst the community. So you know what I mean? Because what's the other wild question someone asked? Like, can Luffy inflate and stretch that part of his body? And Oda's like, yes, like yes. Sometimes when they ask him things, I laugh. What did someone say? I stared at my brother angrily, and he started to cry. Do I have Conqueror's hockey? He's like, please be nicer to your brother. Yo,
Oh man.
some of those questions make me laugh. And then I remember one of them was about Logias. They're like, how come Logia's clothes come back? And they're not just like naked. And he's like, listen, if I don't make Logia's clothes come back, every time they get attacked by something that risks their body, they're gonna just be dick and balls out. I can't do that.
Nah, the funniest one was when he asked, "Yo, why doesn't Sanji have hard eyes for his for Reiju?" And he's like, Oda, like, "That's his sister." Like,
Did someone really ask him that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, we avoided it as long as we can. I don't even want to say it because it's not like I didn't enjoy. I didn't think it was bad or anything, but the Brook flashback or the extended Brook flashback before he even became a Rumbar pirate on, is it Asperia? What was the island called? Asperia? Damn it, the music island. I don't remember what it's called right now. With King Louvain, Candle, Princess Shuri, and everything. Hey, young Brook had hoes. I could tell. I know that.
I wanted to ask a
I know
question.
a hoe getting demeanor when I see one. Go ahead.
So, from what I'm seeing in this flashback, right,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like Brook was stronger back then when he was young,
Yep.
before he got his skull cracked.
Yep.
So, do we think that probably weakened him significantly?
I'm thinking, I already brought this up in my review, Pat, and it's very simple. I think it was a bit of a mental block. He's had a mental barrier up this whole time. He's been unsure of, ever since this trauma, he's been unsure of himself. You even heard what he said after the end of the flashback, where he said, like, I convinced myself that it couldn't, it must have been a nightmare. I must have been like delirious or something, like the devil wings and Princess Shuri evil and the government and all this stuff that he actually, like, PTSD. He's shell shocked. He basically was shell shocked, and fucking he has suffered that this way for so long, and this brought everything back to the surface. This might be almost his, instead of unlocking Conqueror's Hockey, Brook will finally let go of that mental thing in the same way, which is nice because it parallels with what Sanji's going through right now. It's like you guys need to let go of your mental baggage so you can truly be who you're meant to be. And that's what I think is going on with Brook right now.
Oda, a champion for mental health.
Yeah.
What a guy. Yeah, man. My take, mine's gonna be a little thing. Less thing though is it's a good thing, but it's also like it was against like West Blue things. Like it seems impressive, but like the scale of who he did it to wasn't like thing. Like he may be
I feel you. He was going up against fodder. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. He was going up against fodder, so it kind of looked thing. I do agree. He'll probably be stronger, so he'll probably get like a little bit of boost. I think Oda's setups established about like around like what he wants these characters to be in terms of like not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like thing, but he has like make groups up like the monster trio. Then you have below that it's like Jinbe kind of at the top of that. Well, just after the monster trio, but you have like Frankie, Robin, and Broken. Like I think he'll stay there. He'll probably just get stronger, and he'll use that for his final arc boost. That's what I see.
I think he's definitely gotten stronger over the years. I'm trying to think what I think I think I'm kind of agreeing with, like, maybe there's a mental block holding back some portion of his ability because of what happened when he got stabbed in the head and his skull is cracked like that. But I don't know. Because also you have to think about the fact that he actually learned how to use his devil fruit properly after he ate it too, right? Like to freeze people and stuff like that too.
I was just asking because, like, not because
he
of like
looks
who
stronger
he was
because, but I think it's just because the way Oda draws stuff now in retrospect. But also you do have to take in that there are, like, I guess you could say West Blue fodder, if you will. That's a good question. I gotta think about that one. I don't know that I registered him being stronger more so than I was like, oh, he got hoes. that was my takeaway. Like, this nigga got hoes. He want one hoe, but he got all the other hoes.
One's
like that.
man's wife, man. I don't know.
I feel that.
It'd be like that.
I understand that.
the Chip Skylark type beat. All these hoes want you, but you don't want them.
Icky Vicky.
Icky Vicky.
That was a banger. I enjoyed the flashback. I think King Louvain, it was interesting because I'm like, I just found some random ass kid on the shore and started hanging with him, and you brought booze. Like this nigga is 11 or like the 9 to 11. Like why do you have alcohol with you? Turning Brooke into a degenerate at such a young ass age. That shit was so funny to me. I'm like, bro, that's insane. Could you imagine you hearing somebody doing that? Like, yeah,
He
yo,
came up to him, he was like, "Here, little nigga, go drink this shit."
hey, yo, have some rum. Yo, want a split? Like, he's 9. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, no, you know what it's like? It's like the on the fucking song "Bottle Boat" where Royce the 5'9", the little interlude in the background.
Yes.
It was like, nigga, don't worry about what the fuck it is. Just drink that shit.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Did the king know that Shri wasn't his daughter? I assume yes.
Yeah.
It looks like, Celestial Dragon, unfortunately. What's Bonnie's mom's name? Guinea? Same gimmick.
Yeah.
Same gimmick, and you know how they move. Let's keep it PG, but yeah, just hate them. We all know Toei Sanji, the disrespect his conquer hockey display on some kid shit that will fly to Japan. Commoners hockey for a kid? Why did they do that to him? What was the point of that?
That was the funniest anime scene in Wano, man. Just fucking shut him down and nothing.
All that for that nigga to become one person too, completely unaffected. I said that, and when y'all started calling the commoners hockey, I said that's the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. But yeah, I do think Luffy, obviously to save face and stuff, he just kind of took her in or whatever. But this is we have to kill all the Celestial Dragons. I do not want them to get redeemed, Oda, and I feel like he wants to. Don't redeem them. Kill them all. They gotta die. R.I.P. Rest in piss to these bozos.
The only 2 celestial dragons I've ever liked is Corazon and Mjolnir.
That's the one from Fishman Island.
And Shanks too, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, that count.
Shanks doesn't count. Yeah, he's an anomaly.
He doesn't count.
Oh yeah.
Mine is just Corazon. I'm happy that Mjolnir was able to have his mind changed or whatever, but too little, too late for me.
No, but hold on. He saved Shirahoshi, remember?
Leo. And, what's the fuck is his name? The
other Tantada.
Don Chinchao's,
Don
Sai? Don Sai, yeah. They saved him.
Yeah, but he bopped that nigga Charlos on the head. Gave him a good one, too.
Yo, Charlos should be fucking dead.
Yeah, he should. How does he keep surviving this shit? Maybe because there's nothing in there to begin with.
He has no brain cells to think. Oda definitely is gonna do the redeem themselves gimmick. You might as well accept that now. I refuse.
No, they can't be redeemed.
Y'all don't know that I'm delusionally stubborn. I will fight against what I know is the truth until I see it.
They cannot be redeemed.
I look the inevitable in the face and be like, no, still do it, and then I'll accept it. In an ideal situation, we cut to Mary Jo, and then we see Teach absorbing all the CDs, turn them into husks, with them running and screaming in fear. Yeah, Blackbeard will not forgive them.
Good luck with that, man.
I mean, good luck. Are you fat shaming? Let me stop.
That would be the first and only time you'll ever see me cheer on Blackbeard. I promise you that. First time, last time.
We get a first time and a second time after that.
A second time?
Why not?
Shit.
Just believe.
Hell no. Fuck no, baby.
Fuck no, baby. What was I gonna say about the redeem themselves gimmick? Yeah, I think Teach is the avenue to kind of get them the hell out of here because he won't care or forgive them. But if it's someone else, they'll be alright. They'll be alright. But I did like the flashback with Brooke. I actually think Oda
It
did
was
it.
fun.
I think Oda actually kind of perfectly paced it too. Where I didn't feel like because we know enough about Brook's life to some degree with the Rumbar Pirates, and this is more of a add-on, similar to, even though I think with Brook I guess you can't say that, because with Sanji, right? I'm like, Sanji's backstory to me always felt a little different, because I'm like, this is just like a 30-day period where you ran to some random pirate where you're on a ship and you starve for 30 days. And I'm not trying to downplay starvation on some random remote rock for like a month plus. That's not easy. But I'm like, that's such a small time frame. I actually don't know shit about your life for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So getting that add-on worked a lot. The Rumbar Pirate for Brook is kind of, in some ways, I guess I'm thinking the opposite. It's kind of like him in adulthood, post whatever his childhood was, until everyone died. And because he couldn't technically die forever or just die properly, he was just in the Florian, I'm saying Bermuda, Florian Triangle by himself for how many years. And then with this, we got childhood Brook as a kid to kind of like a young adult before he goes to sea. So for me,
Yeah.
the next person I kind of foresee this happening with, I kind of think it's going to be Nami. I think we're going to actually get Nami's genuine origins, where Nami was born and raised, maybe not raised, but born, who her biological parents are, and then whatever siege, raid, or mission Belle Mer was on, that she ended up taking in Nami and Nojiko actually. Because Nojiko was a little bit older. Was already like maybe like 3 or something. I think Nami was a baby when she took them both in, right? Remember correctly? Then she quit the Marines. So
is it are Nojiko and Nami blood related sisters, or are they
I don't think so.
But it'd be interesting if somehow they actually were and didn't know. But as we know right now, no, because that was a big reason why they had that fight. The hand-me-downs and blah, blah, blah. Like, not even my real family. He just found me somewhere. And she slapped Nami, and Nami ran away to...
Oh, yeah.
Genma? What was his name? What's the fucking pinwheel? The guy with the...
I think it's just...
Gen?
Yeah, they call him Gen-san.
Gen? Yeah. And then he was like, you ran away from home, and you came here? His W. Like, he started cooking her. He's like, what do you... You can't run away from home. Like, listen, just go back home, and that's when Arlong pulled up, and it was over. So yeah,
he's she's just 2 years older than Nami. So, but I mean, I hope you all ready that Nami's gonna be half Slicer Dragon, man. Shit's in writing, man. She's gonna be. We're gonna learn that she saved him from a Slicer Dragon hunt. She half Slicer Dragon, man. Y'all be ready, man.
Do y'all think Brook's new backstory is a retcon? Me and the guys were debating. It didn't feel like a retcon more than an add-on.
How would it be a retcon? How would it be a retcon?
My question, if it's retroactive continuity, is what did it interfere with from a continuity sense?
Yeah.
Like,
the thing is...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to just say, Oda actually said... I mean, Oda said he was a privateer or whatever from that. So it was always there, like... Oda just set that like plot point out, so if you ever needed it, it was there. But I don't think it was retcon because as you said, it didn't touch anything that was previously established by the thing.
Yeah, it's retcons are only. We must read more. Retcons are only retcons if they change something that was already established in the beginning of the series.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what a retcon is. If it's not changing nothing, it's not a retcon. It's just an add-on.
I do remember them saying before he became a pirate, he was some type of something.
No, yeah, that's what I said. He said he was like a privateer for
but privateer is
not privateer, but like I don't remember the right. Like he basically said what he was for like an like for
he was doing missions for different kingdoms. Yeah.
No, like,
but that statement doesn't interfere with what we saw.
O'Kane is actually on our side. He's saying I agree. It didn't interfere with anything in the story. They were saying I was wrong. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm with you. It's not a retcon. It would have to change something like, I don't know. Actually, he joined the Rumbar Pirates like 4 years after we thought, or something like something there would have to be interfered with for it.
I'll give you guys an easy example. Oh, I'm sorry, Griever. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only reason that was brought up is because of the first translation, I believe, when the flashback ended and he said, "Back then I didn't even know about devil fruit powers and stuff," implying the implication was the reason he survived a sword through the fucking brain was he had already eaten the Yomi Yomi no Mi and not known about it. But when we meet him in Thriller Bark, he said he ate it then, and that's when his soul returned. Because the soul returns. So it's just bad wording on, translator / Oda's part to mention the devil fruit right after he survived a stab through the head. And then he mentioned the devil fruit, implying that that was his first, not the skeleton version. So I think that's where some of the contention came from, because I saw it all over Reddit when that chapter dropped. Like, wait, can the Yomi Yomi no Mi revive more than once? Like, what do we know about it? And then there was a whole thing about that. So I think that's where that comes from.
Yeah, because I was going to say, here's an easy example of a retcon. Y'all know how much I love Dragon Ball. That shit in Dragon Ball Super about becoming a Super Saiyan with a tingly feeling in your back? No. That is a fucking retcon. Don't know what the fuck they were cooking in Toei with that shit, but they need to put that shit the fuck down. Don't ever disrespect Super Saiyan transformations like that ever again. They said in the beginning, you turn into a Super Saiyan by getting mad. That's literally what they said.
Nah, S-cells, baby.
No.
Put your back into.
Don't know what. try to add fucking Saiyan math, a certain number of S cells, prickly feeling. No, fuck out of here. You turn into a Super Saiyan by getting pissed the fuck off.
But yeah, I do think Nami's next. And I think it's gonna actually be a pretty significant reveal in some capacity, so I'm excited for that. But is there anyone else's story you believe in terms of like their early life before becoming a Straw Hat we just don't know enough about?
Not really.
No, I think that's about it.
You could add a gap to Jinbei's story because we really only saw him as already an adult with Fisher Tiger for a brief stint in that flashback, but we don't know a lot.
Yeah, but we've already seen Jinbei in so many different phases of his life and different points in the past before, so I don't know.
He was a guardian for the kingdom.
No, I'm just saying
when he hated humans, then he kind of became, you know what I mean? Like but I guess you could say we didn't see like child Jinbei. I guess you could technically.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Griever.
We didn't see the gap in between. Remember, he's like 47 years old, and we saw like 2 years of his life. You know what I mean? So if they wanted to do something, I'm saying they could. Like when he first became a warlord or something, Oda could insert something that would not be a retcon because we don't know. Unlike we know most of Robin, we know Usopp, we know, you know what I mean? Jinbei has gaps just like Brook did. We knew most of Brook's story, but there was the early years that we just got, you know? Mm-hmm. So, and we literally jumped back to when he was like 4. So, Kid Jinbei, anybody? All right.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess what would we learn? You think we would learn about from Kid Jinbei's story? You know what I mean? Like I feel like we know so much about his beliefs, personality, understanding, his shifting view on opinions on humans and fishmen, like dynamics. Where I feel like I don't know. I guess we have that one picture of him practicing like fisherman karate as a kid, but that's really I don't know. Yeah. I feel like
I'm thinking we could learn more. I think if we went back and did it, the only reason to do it would be to learn more about like the Shirahoshi shit. Maybe Jinbei was around when Roger came through Fishman Island and stuff because we saw that before, like when he was talking, hey, I'm going to have a daughter in 20 years, blah, 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 you know, because that was the prediction and she's going to be the ancient weapon or whatever like that. Like there could be something if we need more lore explained around the whole ancient weapon stuff, you could do that through a Jinbei flashback in Fishman Island or something. You know what I mean? Like you could. That would be the real only reason. As I said, there's no real reason to go backwards. The only reason we went backwards into Brooks is because we were introduced to Gunko. You know, introduced Gunko. Yeah. There's no reason for us to see Brook. So, you know,
maybe not really.
What's our opinions and thoughts on Gunko Shuri Is that a character you're interested in, care about? I feel like she's gonna end up doing something important, but I don't have any personal attachment to her.
I mean, you already know how these people are moving. They're already talking about some Shuri for Straw Hat. I'm like, brother.
Thank
no,
you, man.
no.
We're getting these bombs,
No!
man.
No!
Don't worry, man.
Take your ass back to the Holy Land.
No, Imu needs to pack her up right now so he can get a body.
She needs to die?
Hey,
Yes.
Imu needs to get a body, and then Shuri can get her like fucking thing. So yeah.
That's funny.
And,
That's so crazy.
he needs to die for the Emo aura, man. I don't know. Like, that's just thing.
I feel like if you could argue there's actually no, I can't even say that because you could see sometimes you know what it is. No, I caught myself. I was gonna say if I had one critique of the flashback, and if you see the AirPod in my ears because I'm also listening to Simi Stream, play Sonic Adventure 2 while we do this. The Shadow Ultimate Life Form doesn't stop because it's One Piece time. All right, that all being said. I was gonna say he messed up. He messed up with making us care about Shuri, but I had to stop. You ever like we all have parents, I believe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they lose somebody, and you don't know who they are. And it's not that you don't care about the individual who lost their life, but you don't know them, but you feel bad for the fact that it affected your parents. I was gonna say. We feel bad because we know how it affects Brooke, someone we know and care about. Even though I wouldn't say that I'm like, Shuri, oh no, we have to save her. Save her from... I don't care. But I do feel a way that Brooke feels a way. So I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm. I think it's hard to get an emotional pull from something when we were just introduced to this person 5 minutes ago. And then they're like, by the way, they're a piece of shit. Oh, but they're also actually got split personality disorder, and Brooke knows her, and Brooke hates her. Wait a minute, Brooke flashback. Oh no, Brooke loves her, and we were told that in the span of like 5 minutes. So it's like it's hard to be emotionally attached to a character who was basically like a Charlos. We're meant to despise. They're kidnapping children for fuck's sakes. We don't like her, and then 5 minutes, literally 2 chapters ago, we're told, oh no, she's actually a good person.
That's valid. Shit. That's very valid.
So, I mean, like, we don't have enough time with her. We just don't have enough establishment with her, you know, for us to...
Especially when she pulls up alongside niggas like this. Like, bro, fucking Killingham and, what's his fucking name?
Summers.
Or
Summers. Well, Killingham, I don't really care if he dies. But Summers, that nigga gotta die.
That motherfucker better die.
I'm kind of with you.
He needs to die.
As much as I don't like Killingham, I'm indifferent. Summers has got to go.
Oh, that's why I love it. Zoro versus Summers right now. He's going to find that steel heart.
That is Oblivion.
I'm so glad that Zoro is the one fighting Summers because I know he won't pull anything.
He will not stop. He will cut that steel heart into itty bitty pieces once he gets it back.
And he will die. Yes, I need Zoro. Please, I'm literally begging. I'm praying to the one eye you have left. Please, decapitate this man and slice his heart into so many pieces it becomes microscopic. I've had enough. He must die.
He probably will. That's yeah, that's my thing about how how they're gonna get how the arc, how Imu kind of gonna defeat it, right? Mm-hmm. I think I've said it to a thing, but like, I think it's just gonna be like we've seen from the how the contracts affect Imu, so it's gonna be somehow Luffy and Loki are gonna hold on long enough. Mm-hmm. Sanji and Zoro are gonna Killingham and thing because it's been set up like at first I was thinking was it be killed, but like even in the fish like it's been stated yet he's gonna kill them, so I think they're gonna kill both of them and then they're gonna damage Imu enough that Loki and Luffy can get that one hit off and like trigger the timer and then get him out of here.
Also, I don't think we spoke on it yet, but I I fucking love the dialogue between Summers and Zoro. That shit was amazing. And then I
Who
read
the
like
fuck does Summers think he is though? He off the oven juice got me so hot. I'm like, you're not like that. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah, Pat is right. Their back and forth was robbed. They're like, who does Summer think he is? I was so hot. I was so angry. You see the vein in my neck? I was so angry, dog.
This is the man.
You're absolutely
like,
right.
Stopper, Gabon, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm terrified of a 78-year-old out of shape, been off the court for 25 years. I'm terrified of this dude, and I got immortality. You're not him. I'm sorry. You're fucking scared. You know,
you're not that guy,
But let's be real.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, you are not him. You think you're him when nobody else is on the court. Yeah, you're the best player. You know.
Maybe.
Giving fucking Black to fucking Zoro is hilarious because he's like, Zoro's just like, oh, please give me a fucking excuse.
And Zoro said,
I was reading
killing him? You never seen that nigga again? He finna die. Sanji's not letting him live. Are you dumb?
What are you talking about?
Go Zoro.
We're catching real bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
we love the respect. We love the respect Zoro is also giving Sanji right there. He's like, yeah, I'm here to deal with you. You ain't fucking leaving. And killing him, that guy going to die because we already got one of our other guys over, and he's gonna fucking end his ass. So, like, the level of confidence he has in fucking Sanji and himself, it's nice to see. He's like, Sanji's gonna take care of that,
brilliant.
And I'm gonna take care of you.
That's how Yonko commanders should speak about each other.
Yeah,
I was seeing this post from Sandman who was breaking down like the verbiage that Zoro and Summers were using, and because things get lost in translation. So he was saying Oda specifically spoke in a way where Zoro was speaking from a perspective of someone that was annoyed at somebody crashing their dinner party. So like when he said like you guys ruined our banquet, and then like Summers was responding in a polite tone like, oh, I didn't mean to, but like, hey, shit gotta get done. And then the intonation that Summers responded to Zoro with was the same type that Zoro was speaking to Summers with, apparently. So I forgot what it was supposed to mean, but like there's like deeper meaning behind it. And then of course, like when he was saying like my associate over there is causing things, and he was like, oh yeah, well my associate. So like Zoro flips it back on him. He was like, my associate is going over there too, but I don't think you're gonna see your associate. I don't think you're gonna see him. And he was like, why is that? Oh yeah, because my associate's gonna kill him.
Yeah. Then killing him, bitch ass. Oh, so you have Conqueror's hockey. So you do have my weakness. Like, what a loser. Why would you say that out loud? I was like, I have no weakness, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't fuck with me. Like I just told him, oh, so you can use Conqueror's hockey. It's like, well,
I knew Killingham was hooked from like the moment he started talking about Sanji, because he's like, oh my god, you're so tough. You're so tough, bro. Oh my god, you're so tough. Like, nigga, you really never seen somebody this strong before? Like, what's going on with you?
Yeah, listen, Killingham should have learned from Sommers, man. Sommers and Garling, when there's 1 HP victims, 1 HP, they'll get that kill. Killingham just fucking flex instead of fucking getting the kill.
Gotta get the Garling. Hold on. Is that rock some 0.1 HP? Hold on. It's my time to shine.
Yeah, because even when when Emu knocked Sanji the fuck back,
yeah, that's
Killingham over here like, oh, you're still alive? Oh my god, you're so tough. Like, bro.
And then he kicked
Get off your fucking knees. Like, damn. Like, I know Sanji's tough, but damn, I don't want to hear you say that shit.
To be fair to him, Conqueror's hockeys are very rare. To be unfair to him, you're fighting some of the strongest member of a fucking Yonko crew, you dumb bitch. Lock in.
Wait. I'm sure you guys, speaking of saving Luffy, I'm sure you guys heard of the takes, man.
I have
of
it.
Shanks or Dragon gonna come and save Luffy.
Save Luffy?
Yeah, like there's like Shanks gonna come out and he's gonna block it and
Yeah, that shit not done yet. Luffy
like
and Loki are now about to tag team this nigga.
yeah, but I'm gonna say that like that shit would be so ass. I'm not gonna lie, Shanks especially like forget like the whole powers
What's this fascination with people always wanting Shanks to save Luffy all the time?
because
What the fuck?
They want Shanks to look good. They want Shanks to be like they want to be able to say, oh, Shanks tied with Emu. He's as strong as Emu right now. Like
I don't get that shit though because it's Shanks. Like what? We don't need to prop
Shanks
him
doesn't
up
need to be
even more. Exactly.
like they want.
We don't need to prop up Shanks, bro.
The thing is, like,
Fuck.
ignore the whole power scaling or like thing about it, but like it ruined Luffy's dream. I mean, not Luffy's dream, but like Luffy's promise to Shanks. Because
Yeah.
even if you knock out Luffy, which you'd have to do multiple days, because like, what Shanks gonna get there, knock him out, he's gonna fucking skedaddle out right after. It's gonna be a couple days. But the whole thing is, Luffy wants to be able to show to Shanks that he all got this amazing crew, right? If Luffy's knocked out and like Shanks meets the crew before he meets Luffy, like before Luffy able to like present it to Shanks, it kind of ruins the promise. You know what I mean? Like, like because I feel like Luffy has to be the one that presents his crew to Shanks. Like he has to be there, be like proudly show off. It can't be like, oh, Shanks saves his ass from fucking Emu. He's knocked out, he doesn't see anything, and that kind of thing. And then that's also just ignoring the whole. Are we gonna really do like the fucking like the whole Yasop and Usopp thing? So I don't know, man. Shanks just that's just such a funny ass fan fiction that people are running through. They're like, he's gonna save that shit. But yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, they need to leave that shit alone. When Shanks pulls up, he does shit for his own benefit.
Yeah, Shanks is not gonna fucking Shanks. Also, Shanks is not as strong as some people rank him up to be, man.
Oh, hold on. What do we mean by that?
Well, I'm seeing the people that say that he's equal to Emu.
I don't
But
know if he's right there, but I would say he's probably the closest one.
maybe alive, but yeah.
Yeah, alive for sure.
But yeah. I'm just saying like the like your thing is different than my thing. I'm like, I think he's in between. Like he's obviously stronger than like Luffy and them right now. But yeah. I just want to say that, man. Dragon also like Dragon's getting shit done elsewhere, man. He's not pulling up to. I don't know why he'd pull up to Elbaph.
I think the likeliest person to come and intervene and save anything would be Gunko Shuri fighting against Emu's control or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Really, just. I mean, it's what Pat said though. Like, as long as Luffy gets out of this like specific situation of being stabbed through his chest, I think him and Loki can hold on long enough until killing him and Summers are killed, and then they can just beat the weakened Emu. But that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think they're gonna beat him. I think they're just gonna like force him to exert himself. He's gonna have to retreat.
Yeah, but by beat, I just mean either run the timer down or just like kind of like make his form leave the thing.
Okay, yeah, so we're on the same page.
Yeah. I just did.
Because this nigga looking scary, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was reading that fight. I was like, oh my god, nothing's working. I was so spooked. Then when he stabbed him on the head, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, we're in trouble.
And I'm like, okay. Luffy's a little bit of a game one merchant. I'm gonna lose game one, but I'm gonna download something. Right? So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, how many times Luffy got waxed in the first fight, but came back? I think even if he loses the second time, but he always makes strides. Like, okay, you like to go left. You know what I mean? You like to pull up. You like the set side step to the left and pull up. All right, So I think with some more information at fighting Emu, he'll do better. But I think there's probably something in his arsenal he's missing in general to step to an Emu. I don't know if that's a next level of hockey, Conqueror Hockey's application, observation killing or something. But I think until something like that happens, he needs one more slight step before he can really challenge Emu again. But I do think that Loki and Emu is crazy. Loki and Luffy injured-ish fighting Emu will happen too. And I think they'll probably do enough or I think what you said earlier. Someone said this earlier in chat, or you said it, Lizard, or someone here said it. But maybe Summers and Killingham, going down does that weird. Oh, it costs a price to move too if a Holy Knight is actually killed, and that forces him to leave.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean it's established with Herald because they have the same level contract, assumably.
That makes sense. Yeah. So like the fight can depend on Zoro and Sanji handling business as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So the Wings of the Pirate King, they have to live. They have to lift up Luffy, and Luffy finishes shit off. Yeah. You get the hockey mask attack.
Yeah. Well, Zoro should be fine, but Sanji needs to lock in.
I think Sanji is gonna be. He's gonna be like getting his better words, like his ass beat for a bit, but it's gonna be like once he gets that mental and he like has that like mental thing and he like unlocks he has his self therapy session. You know what I mean? And he unlocks the Conquerors. He'll just whip Killingham's ass.
It's like Naya said, like what was it, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever we were in Wano, it was like Sanji decides when he wants to win. That shit always stuck with me.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The first time you said that, I was like, hold on a second.
Like, he just gets fed. He gets fed up and goes, all right, enough of this farce or something. And then he just wins. He's like, Kroby, we on land now. Get your bitch ass out the water. Long, Thunderin, Volshutta, you're done. Even with Bon Clay. Oh, okay. You can't use Okama Kenpo when you're someone else. Got it. Enough with the Nami shit. Cooked. Then like even with Jabra, it's like, all right, you went too far with the Robin shit. Diable Jambe, you're done. Like he just decides. It's like, all right, I'm tired of this. You died. You lose now. I've never seen anybody decide. All right, now I'm ready to win. I'm sick and tired of fighting you. For whatever reason, I'm not even saying they don't trigger him some way. Short. Oh, okay. So I have the exoskeleton now. Okay, so I can go a little faster, a little harder. You can't even see me. You fat bitch of a dinosaur. Huh? I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah. Yo, they animated that shit, and the camera was spinning around. I'm like, one more kick, another one. Yeah. I was like, yo, beat his ass, Sanji. I like Queen too, but yo, you have to get packed up. Up. But he really does. He really like. I've never seen that before. Like he just goes. What did he say about Robin? All right, bet. Diable Jambe, and I said, "Oh yeah, it's over."
I can see the
stupid. I still hit you with the Jugon. He's like, "Yeah, but my leg's free. You're done. You can't. If you can't handle the spices, stay out of the kitchen. You bitch." And the reason, I meant to say this earlier. Sorry, to go way back to something we talked about way earlier. I forgot to say this. The reason why Sanji and Zoro, like you said, in stature and importance are equal is because you could almost say, if you say, let's just use football, World Cup, right? Luffy's gonna score a hat trick, do what you gotta do, and Zoro's gonna chip in with like an assist or a goal or something. So he's on the game sheet always, like second to Luffy in stats, if you will. But Sanji's gonna do that, give you a goal and assist plus something else. Game, like, yo, Mbappe's on a breakaway. Sanji caught him. Slide tackle, saved the game. The keeper was out of position. Because Sanji, yes, he beats the third strongest, but he also will do something like fuck up the Arc Maxim, open the gates of justice, things of that nature, or go to in Little Garden, he'll talk to Crocodile and make him think the Straw Hats are dead. That's the extra above and beyond tidbit he adds that Zoro doesn't do. Zoro just does what Luffy does, but one tier under. Luffy beats the main. Zoro beats the main number one subordinate. I meant to say that earlier. That's why they're equal in stature and position and stuff like that too. Because Sanji has a fucking functioning brain. I love Zoro, but he's a musclehead just like Luffy's a dumbass. And seeing those,
how does he be walking?
Seeing those two together. See, like Luffy, if you say Luffy, just follow the yellow brick road, Luffy could do that. Zoro will get lost in a one-room apartment. How?
But I always think back to Annie's lobby. They say go up the stairs. They looked away for 2 seconds. This nigga was running down the side of the hall. He said the instructions were too confusing. Nami's like, what?
Are you, what do you say, a Fantasia? Some shit like that? Oh, God.
Chopper, when you're done, make sure you make a medicine for hopeless idiot.
Oh, seeing Luffy and Zoro together sometimes is like, I love y'all, but you guys are just two brain cells fighting each other. Oh, Luffy's like, oh, you shouldn't eat the animals around here, by the way. They make you sick. While he's fully eating the animal. And Zoro's like, oh, that's why my stomach hurts. Like, nigga, what?
That dude was built different.
What is wrong with you guys? Why don't you guys think for anything? Think. Use your brain. And one of my favorite moments is when, I think it was, they yelled at Jinbei when he was new. He's like, why would you let Luffy do that? He's like, no, it's fine. Zoro's with him. That doesn't help. Why would you let Zoro be his fucking babysitter? And he's like, oh shit, my bad. Okay, Jesus, I just been here like 3 days, dog. I don't really know that much. Like, I laughed so hard when I read that because I'm like, honestly, that's fair.
Like, how was Jinbei supposed to know? He's been on the ship for like a week. They already told him the hierarchy. He's thinking, okay, if Zoro's the right-hand man, if he goes to Luffy, it should be fine. No, that's not how the dynamic works.
They're like, no. Yeah. Do you want anything to be accomplished or get done?
Yeah. To Jinbei, oh no, Nami, I'm sure it's fine. Jinbei, shut the fuck up. He's going in ahead.
Like that time on Thriller Bark when they sent Luffy on the ship, and they was like, Nami and Sanji, you have to go with him. And Luffy was like, why y'all have to come? And Sanji's like, because you're dumb. He can't let you go alone.
And this is why I've always said, as much as I love the Straw Hat crew and I love Luffy, I could be an ally, an alliance, whatever. I cannot work with you or under you. I can't do it.
No.
It's too much stress. It's too much stress.
The only reason Zoro can do it because Zoro's the fucking same. He sleeps, and when somebody attacks, he's like, all right, what direction are they? North? Perfect. I'm going south. And that's that's why he can work. He naps away half of Luffy's antics, so he's got enough energy to deal later.
That's kind of facts. He's either training, drinking, or just training, tending to his weapons, or sleeping. So he's like, I miss half the antics, even though he knows he's a dumbass. He'll say it too, but it's like, it's just so funny saying you saying it. It's just like, what do they say? The kettle calling the pot black. Like, yeah. You're the wrong messenger for that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be the one saying that, but he's not wrong.
This is like me being like, I can't believe Pat turned left when it's supposed to be right, and it's like, Naya, you never know where you're going. Shut up. You can't say that to me. Like, I can't. Do you know? There's times when my girls turn the wrong direction, and I want so badly to be like, having a Zoro moment or something. But I say it. Or Ryoga Hibiki, because she likes Ranma 1/2 tube. I'm like, I'm just gonna get chewed out because I never know where I'm going. This is a lose-lose situation.
No, that's a Kenpachi thing with Yachiro. It's totally this way, Kenny. Are you sure? Absolutely. Are you fucking sure?
Mm-hmm. Chief brought up a good point. Zoro's disappointment in Sanji and Nami when Luffy initially invited Brook kills me every time. He's just like, you had one job.
There was no stopping that moment.
You had one job. Why is there a skeleton here? What happened?
Yeah, he's like, why?
Why did we even send you to?
Oh man, nah. Again.
You know what it reminds me of? It literally sometimes reminds me of that fucking Family Guy clip with Peter coming out. So Lois, I know I never got you a diamond ring when we got married. So, Peter, you didn't. I bought us a horse. She's like, what the fuck? I'm divorcing you. It's just like, yep, diamond ring. I got us a horse. Luffy would pull that. Luffy, go to the grocery store. I bought us a fucking tank.
It's actually canonically correct because didn't he get sent to get something once and he saw some like food skewers and he already wanted to use the money he had on the skewers or something like that? What do you remember?
Yeah, he did that in was that Log Town Filler or something? He did do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay. Let us tackle Lizard's actual topics because he actually gave me some. So
it's time.
Give me two. So he said, how many chapters of Elbaph do you think we have left? 1188 was the 63rd chapter of the. Honestly, my mouse was blocking it, and I thought it was a 3. I don't know why. 1188 was the 63rd chapter of the arc. How many more until we finish this arc? I'm very bad at doing this, so.
Yeah.
I got 100
31.
max. I got 100 max. My guess, I'm gonna go 76 to 84.
Yo, but wait, peep the SoundCloud PC chat.
Okay.
Well, first I posted, hey man, this is what the Zoro fans think fucking the wings mean. This is the SBS and
oh my god. What are we gonna do with Zoro fans?
This is kind of outdated, but you can see like if it's 63rd, it's tied with Alabasta for the 6 longest arc.
Oh wow!
And this is where it's gonna be. So yeah. So
I was on Twitter the other day and I saw that like it's already been over a year since the Rock flashback, and I said no, it hasn't. It's been like 4 months. Don't you lie to me. It's actually been that long. So hold on. Here's the question about the Reiji, which is crazy. Like what? Why would you ask that? Are you a freak, bull? You on that Wincest tip? I'm not with that. That's Simi's gimmick. No Wincest.
Them niggas in Japan, man.
What he like? Oda answered it in such a way. He's like, "What are we doing here, man?" Like,
it's the response that's killing me. Like the question, it makes me like curl in disgust. But Oda's response kind of makes it funny.
Yeah, it's a response that makes it funny. Like,
actually, I didn't read his response. What did he say? Isn't that how siblings go? Laughs. I have an older sister. All we ever did was scream and fight. So maybe my experience has me biased. I know this is Sandra talking about, but wouldn't it be creepy if he was perving on his own sister? Yes.
And he's like, "Nah, brother, I gotta draw the line. Like this ain't it."
Yeah. Wano was 149 chapters. I actually knew the number for Dressrosa. Okay, let me see.
I'm going with 30. I'm still sticking with my 30 more chapters because then it would be still the 3rd longest arc. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's going to be as long as Wano for sure. Mm-hmm. So it might not top 100. I'm going 81 chapters is still long for a fucking arc.
So I actually think it's going to top Dressrosa, to be honest with you.
Okay, so you're going 100 plus, but not 150.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna have this conflict with Imu, and then we're gonna have like a very long resolution period, and then after that, that's when we move on to the next island. Because the reason Wano is that long, I think, we had 3 flashbacks in Wano.
Did we? We had 2 in Elbaph.
Marineford is only 3rd. Oh, okay, actually, that actually makes sense because I'm thinking about it plus like Impel Down and stuff. Okay, no. Okay.
Yeah, Marineford is a whole almost year of fucking One Piece.
It's the magnitude of the arc that makes it feel so much longer than what it is.
Yeah. Enies Lobby's 56. Okay.
Yeah, and then Water 7.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, look at some of the.
Was Egghead that long?
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah, it was very long.
Because you remember it didn't.
I swear to God, Egghead does not feel that long to me. I'm not saying I'm not doubting what I'm seeing here, but I'm like, damn.
I think it's because we cut away from different places, right? So kind of everything felt more fresh. You know what I mean?
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Plus, at the time, I think you were a little checked out, brother.
Oh yeah, that's
directly after Wano.
That's kind of fair.
But I mean, if you look at these numbers, like some of the most lorded over, like some of the best paced and some of the best arcs considered by most of the fan base, Alabasta, Enies Lobby, and Water 7 are all between 63 and 53 chapters. We're already at that 50 mark in Elbaph. Yes, I know there's a lot
wait,
more
this
going
is not
on.
right. Griever, that's not right. This is outdated. We're on the 63rd chapter of
Oh, that's
Elbaph.
true. That's true.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah. So still, as I said, another 31, because roughly 31 to 35 chapters is what we get from One Piece now per year ish. We get about 30 odd chapters. So I'm saying one more year of this until
Okay,
it's
so
looking like it's end of the arc.
so like 94 chapters in total.
So if it's 63,
Yeah, about 94 chapters.
it would be tied for 6 right now with Alabasta.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
Okay,
it's tied with
okay,
Alabasta.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I
Well,
said, I think it'll be a little bit longer than Whole Cake. I don't see. I'm okay with Pat saying that probably longer than Dressrosa, maybe. But Dressrosa also had a lot of bullshit chapters in it as well. I don't think it's going to be longer than Wano.
I think we'll get one more flashback. It's gonna be like a little bullshit ass flashback, like with Emu and Joy Boy. We're not gonna get no face reveal for Joy Boy just yet, but it's gonna be like something to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I agree. Like, looking at it, we're on the 63rd chapter. It's obviously going to surpass Alabasta. I think it's going to surpass Skypiea and Egghead. We're on the 1188. I think we're going to get to 1200 in Elbaph. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, right? Like, we're chapter 1200 will be in Elbaph. Maybe that's the chapter where Luffy and Loki send Emo back, or like they do their final attack. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I think it'll be, and then we're 63rd, so it's like 15 chapters more.
That's crazy.
Ooh, that's 12. So yeah, we'll probably surpass the Whole Cake. It'll be between Whole Cake and Dressrosa for me. I agree with Pat. Like, I think there's still more to explore. It's kind of just like Oda said in his whole his whole thing of like the what was it, like the fucking Jump Festa thing. He's like, Elbap's gonna end with a bang and then we'll go right to the other island. But I'm not sure about that. Like, you know how Oda is with those Jump Festa messages, man. He be capping sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause like there's the whole Heaven Realm still. There's like a lot of things, man. And yeah, some of these Straw Hats, man. I don't know, man. Hashtag learn. We're gonna learn some hockey, man. I'm just gonna learn some hockey.
Does it bother you guys that some of the Straw Hats don't have any hockey or use it or learned it in any capacity?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so like, it's a thing.
To a degree,
like, everybody has it, so it's like, why don't you just have it? Like, it's not even like
even just the basics, like not even like, okay, I can't do anything crazy, but I could turn my staff black.
How does Robin not have armament?
She got Fishman
like,
karate though.
Yeah, I think Robin should have armament, and Frankie as well. I mean, frankly, mainly because Frankie is like a primary combatant. You know, like he's not afraid to fight anyone, and he's always on the front line. So you might as well just let him use it.
Yeah, like yeah.
No, go ahead. I was just thinking.
Oh no, I was saying I agree. Like, ideally they just have all two, because like it's not like having hockey some like crazy. It's just like thing where everybody has it, but it's like also like if you're gonna just give them one, you can give them one. It fits them. Like, give Usopp as observation, give Nami observation because of the weather thing. Chopper be observation because he's a doctor and that can help him. Robin, Brooke, and Frankie, just give them armament. You know what I mean? The fighting styles fits that. If you want to give them one to do that, I just give them both. Like, I don't see like. I feel like it just kind of just it forces. Like, I don't know, man. Like the fact that like half the crew will lose to just like a fucking weak ass Logia. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. We shouldn't be losing. We shouldn't be having East Blue Smoker versus Nami debates now, man.
We shouldn't be having. What we shouldn't be having is people like yeah, okay, like Jinbei joins the crew. He's a former warlord and stuff. But how is like Robin or like Frankie or Brooke like not getting up to that? Like we've gone past quote unquote warlord tier into Yonko commander tier into Yonko tier, and now even further beyond that. And now you're saying that still only like main fighting members. And even in Egghead, they were like, what are you doing, Lilith? There's fucking Zoro who will cut you down and all the beasts around you. And there's Nico Robin. Like, but Robin has no indication she has even observation, let alone armament hockey. It's like she should be on that level. You know what I mean? Like, they should all have that with them. I don't know. Like, even Usopp's got his observation stuff, and I'm good, you know. But like, I don't think there's a reason for a single member of the Straw Hat crew to not have some form of hockey. And the only one I can say that it would make sense for not having it is Chopper and Nami. But Nami got her other upgrades through having one of Big Mom's homies, and I'm okay with that. You know, you can upgrade other ways, but
you guys.
It doesn't bother me. I just feel like everybody should at least know the basics, the basic of basics.
Yep.
Like that's all. That's all for me. Really that simple.
That's exactly what I said. Like, just as long as they know base, like armament and
a little observation,
that's good. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Like the surface of surface level. You know what I mean?
As long as they can touch a Logia and they can see pretty far away with observation, or like dodge a fucking one attack or something, we're good. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
But yeah. But Elbaph is probably gonna end like, what were we, 1188? It's probably gonna end past 12, so like 12, then 1210, 1210s maybe, 1220 is max.
Okay, I'm gonna go 74 to 86 chapters max.
Okay,
that's the sweet spot for me.
I can see that. I can see that.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was something we're not just considering or seeing, or maybe Oda wants to actually drop some important bomb lore, flashback, backstory on us. Where Pat, I think was it Pat? You said you could say it could be longer than 102. That wouldn't surprise me. Like, what if he actually goes crazy into like something related to Emu, like actually dives into it, and it's like 20 chapters?
I feel like he's going to, because we got introduced to the tree with the mural. So I think that was like the preface for that thing, like, especially since like now we have an Emu reveal. So I think he's gonna dive more into the origin of Emu while he's here. I mean, he might as well. I don't see how many more opportunities we're gonna have to do that before the final war. So I might as well get it out the way now.
Yeah. Hey man, what if Oda gets like a Bond and Ripley flashback and we see why he's called the Mountain Eater, man? I don't know. Like...
Also, I almost forgot. He said something very interesting that made me a little scared, because he was like, a man with a skull that's all bones that has a crack in his head. It can't be. Why would he remember Brooke?
That was someone in my chat brought up the other day too, and I was like, well, Emu has a long memory and has PTSD from very important figures from a long time ago, your Davy, your Joy Boys, whatever the case may be. This, in retrospect, wasn't that long ago, I guess. And Emu was actually in the room when Shuri ended up stabbing him in the head. So he's like...
No, I get that. I get that. But my thing is...
And Gunko seems to be more important than than she seems.
Yeah, the significance of the way he said it is what made me a little scared.
Oh, like...
Because he was like, it can't be. Like, why does this little... In terms of, like, power scaling, he's like an ant to you. Why would you even spare any thought about him?
Yeah, I can agree with that. I get it.
That makes
Maybe Brooke's connection to Gunko, Shuri.
Every single time anything's mentioned.
Maybe it means that Brooke is the catalyst for Shuri to actually be able to break free from Ebu's control.
Oh, that would make sense.
Okay. And because Brooke has a soul-related ability, we saw how that was effective against Big Mom's homie. Where that's also effective somehow with like the contract covenant. You know what I mean?
That would also make sense.
Wait, I want to see something real quick. Let me see the dialogue for this.
So they good?
The thing in like the officials and One Piece both officials and TCB is he refers to he calls him Afro man with an Afro, so it might just be him remembering. Like he's probably just remembering. He might be just remembering from the.
I'm not gonna hold you. I absolutely despise the way that they center his like speech pattern in the official version.
Ooze.
Yeah.
This, they piss me the fuck off. I really hate the
Why are they so
translation.
verbose and make everyone sound like they have an English fucking degree?
Yo, the way they do it, the Roger's so funny, man. I don't know. Like he not that thing, but
No,
Like, what is
Garb.
that shit?
No, Garb. Did it not occur to you that it actually happens to be the mass of the hockey? Like, bro, Roger's not talking like that. Why did you make Roger sound so sophisticated? Go ahead, Pat. My bad. We cut you off.
No, I'm just saying, like, it feels like they be throwing that shit into Google Translate and just rewording it. It just makes me so angry. Like, where's the passion? You guys actually get paid to do this. The fan translations, they do this shit for the love of the game. And they're shitting on you.
yeah, it's like I've seen people point that out a lot about the fan.
There is no incentive for fan translations other than I love this series. I want to translate it so other people can read it.
None at all.
Yeah, Viz. I still try to read the Viz every once in a while, but it always makes me upset.
The only thing
Like,
I'll give. Oh, sorry. Go.
I was gonna say every now and then they'll make a translation that makes sense. But majority of the time, I just be seeing that shit like, brother. Oh my god.
There was something Viz did with the I was a Davy back flashback, God Valley incident. That I'm like, that was clever, and I think it had to do with the babies.
Oh, it's the
It
way,
was like I think the person who was on the phone was like, babies secured, but they meant babies plural. The way that the lady took it, I can't remember her name right now, the one that like shot the beam through Dragon's shoulder, took it as baby apostrophe S. Like, yeah, I got baby's here. Got the baby. Okay, good. Bring him back. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, that was clever. Because I could see if you're really not locked in and you don't know, you'd hear that and think, okay, yeah, I got Garland's kid. Let's go. But he's like, no, there's two of them. Like that. I got to give credit where credit is due. That was a good one.
Yeah. I also have to give credit for the 1187 at the end. TCB fucking fumbled that because when we see the Luffy versus Emu, it's supposed to say like it says King of the World, say Narona Emu versus Emperor of the Sea, Monkey D Luffy, which is what I sent both you, Pat and Nia. I sent both you guys the thing. And like yeah, that's like it ruined. It kind of like yeah, the Viz version got it better than TCB. Like so not having that thing, I don't know, having the King of the World and thing added so much more rawness to that.
Yeah, they forgot the title. I don't know how they missed that, but it is what it is, I guess.
But yeah, TCB usually better though.
Yeah, for the most part, they do a great job. I mean, I haven't seen any group that was as good as Jarmini's box, and then they just straight up said "fuck us."
What happened?
Yep.
It's One Piece, man. There's like 50. There's been 50 translator groups for this.
Yeah.
It was the JJK fans wrote it for us.
It's true, but I do think Jiminy Bach was the best we ever had.
Oh yeah.
TCB is close though. They're good.
Jarmini's box was doing One Piece for us, and then these niggas was hounding them to do JJK. And I'm like, bro, can y'all niggas behave? Can you relax?
No.
Like shit, bro. If they want to do it, they're gonna do it of their own volition, not because y'all niggas told them to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that bothered. It was like when Record of Ragnarok after round 4, that the guys were basically like, "No, we're done. You guys are not worth it. All you do is shit on how this is all for free, blah blah blah." And they were just like, "No, fuck off." You know?
Yeah, like be grateful, bro. They're doing this shit in their spare time for free, for your enjoyment.
Yeah. I promise you complain once I stop the next chapter. You don't even get another one. Like, okay, I'll just read this in peace. Fuck y'all.
Yep.
And they gotta do shit like erase the text, make the text fit, recolor, retrace, whatever it's called. I don't know, scanlation, translation. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I only know because in my Discord, like Tierra is part of the subgroup called Babel Kim Scans that does the translations for Kubera One Last God. So I've gotten a bit more insight to the process.
Like my fiance was in Japan this past year, or this past spring, and she came back and she got me a copy of like Weekly Shonen Jump, and it's literally like one of the chapters from the Brook flashback, and I cannot see the stuff on that page for shit. Like, for some reason over there they color the pages a certain way, so like the version that we get is nothing like the actual physical copy.
Yep.
So it's a lot of work that they got to go through to clean that shit up. And then they got to remove the text and insert the language text. Like, come on, bro. Give these niggas a break.
That's what I'm saying. Like, goddamn, I think one of the hardest jobs to do, I know for people with real talent, it's not as difficult, but it's the cleaning, like you said. It's the cleanup. That's some of the hardest thing to do, you know? And it's just like...
It's very time-consuming.
Yeah, it's got to be, you know? So... Like, there needs to be a little level of, I don't know, just as I said, JJK fans ruined a lot of that for us. And as I said, we had that really good Record of Ragnarok group that was bringing out the chapters, like, on a consistent basis, you know, and then they were bitching, and then it was like, nope. So now it's sort of, there's another group that took over, but they're not as, like, consistent with the release schedule and stuff like that. So it's like, okay. But, I mean, I don't blame them. You know, somebody's got to do it, but it's sort of like, you know, you guys ruined a good thing. You know?
Who's John Wary?
Well, that's the official translator.
Oh, is he? Wasn't it Charizard? His name was some guy named Charizard.
Charizard? He's
Shazad?
one of the official voice translators. He's just one of them. So
this shit ain't back in the day when they did custom English fonts for big attacks. Oh, dog.
Oh yeah.
We really that was an era. Like, people don't understand, bro.
What was it? Manga Box or Manga C or whatever? That was the site that had everything.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Manga C, Manga Stream.
Yeah.
One Manga.
One manga is the GOAT, bro.
Yeah. I think it was Manga C was the one that I always used because it dropped everything in order just perfectly for me. Food Wars came out, 7 Deadly Sins came out, and then fucking, you know, and then it was like, boom, here's your Bleach chapter, here's your fucking, you know, your One Piece, here's your fucking, and it was just prime, like everything. Man, my entire coffee break was just reading manga at work every fucking like Friday, and it was awesome.
I think one point I used to read Bleach, Naruto, then One Piece, then Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Like, I always read it in the order that I liked them the most in at the time.
Okay, yeah.
And also, I remember the times when Reborn was still coming out, right? So, I used to read Reborn second last. Oh, gosh.
And Toriko was back then, there at the time, and I read Toriko, so I was happy.
I always read Naruto, Bleach, One Piece in that order. Reason being, Naruto, I was like, all right, let me get this shit the fuck out the way. And then, after that, I would read Bleach because I know it was going to be really quick, and I was eager to read One Piece. Because I swear to God, Kubo would have like 3 pages with text on it. And then, like, when they would say something, it'd be like 1 sentence in the bubble. I was like, all right, cool. Fire chapter.
Kurosaki Ichigo, is that you? Like, every other panel is just aura farming, beautiful fucking pictures and close-ups of all these niggas. You're right. Like, the joke I would make, and this wasn't a diss, it was just that, like, I would start a Bleach chapter pissing, and by the time I'm done my piss, I'm done the Bleach chapter. That's not me saying it was bad. Just that it's not dialogue heavy. It just very rarely was. They do not yap in Bleach often. It's very rare for them to get yappy. One Piece, in my opinion, even has gotten yappy.
Yeah. When they do yap, though, no matter the arc, it's always awesome. Aizen's monologues, every single one, is fire. So is Kisuke, so is everybody's. Or like then you have the weird yappy chapter like in the Fullbring and with Byakuya versus Sugashima, and then it's like you are the enemy of Ichigo Kurosaki. That is reason enough for me.
You
and
guys
it's
see
just
that
like,
meme that
all right,
dropped?
let's go.
So
Every time they had heavy dialogue, it was always fire. Kubo knew when to do dialogue heavy.
Yeah. When will the One Piece be found? Will it be before the final war? Will the final war happen in order to claim the One Piece or something else? Is Lizard's next question. So I'll read it again. When will the One Piece be found? Will it be before the final war? Or will the final war happen in order to claim the One Piece? Or do you think it's something else?
The final war will happen before they find the One Piece.
Yeah,
it'll be what kickstarts it.
I think this might. Yeah, I'll go because it's what I've been thinking. But it's like, I know, like I know. I feel like the One Piece has to be the thing where like all the factions are fighting. It's gonna. I don't know if the found like. I think it might be found in the middle, and it might extend the one thing. But I think the One Piece is gonna be like the central like it's gonna be what every faction is gonna be fighting for in the final war. It's not gonna be like. And like I don't know, I don't feel like it's gonna be like Luffy and Luffy's gonna find it in the next couple arcs, and then we're just gonna get like it's gonna be like pushed to this, or it's gonna just be used as a way to like for the final war, or like I think it's the central purpose is it has to be more than just that. And like also I know people are gonna think, but like I think Imu's in the battle for the One Piece. Because Oda put him in the spread. Like Oda said, all these people are like he literally said, whoever finds it finds One Piece, and put all these people because they're all for like Imu's in that battle. Imu's like I don't think Imu's above that. Like I don't think it's like gonna find the One Piece, and then we have to fight Luffy. Not Luffy. We have to fight like we have to just like he's gonna be above that or anything because there's a reason Oda put Luffy in there. You know what I mean? Not Luffy, Imu into there.
That's interesting. So you think Imu doesn't know what the One Piece is either?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it's a gamble Joe Boy did. Like I don't know. I mean, he definitely doesn't know what the.
I like that actually.
Also, you have to remember. It's also interesting though. It's like One Piece. I feel like we always forget One Piece isn't even what the name of the treasure is, right? It's just what everybody calls it. Luffy, like Roger didn't even call it the One Piece. He just said my treasure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Imu doesn't know, because if you knew where it was, I feel like he would have just gotten it. But I think Imu's gonna be, it's all I'm gonna fight for. It also makes sense because like the titular thing of the titular name of the series is the One Piece. Like the fight for the base of the final arc should be for the One Piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like once he claims that, that's when that'll be like the thing that'll push. It's either gonna be like whoever gets it, so like maybe it'll be like what Luffy how Luffy becomes the pirate king, he claims it, and does what he does. But yeah, that's my thing. You guys have any thoughts or like to the question?
I'll go then. I while I don't disagree with you, I just think that my one problem is the correlation, and it could be handled well the way you're saying. I only think that it's going to happen simultaneously because I sort of feel like when all the final bads happen, when all the Blackbeard versus Emu versus Luffy versus Shanks, and when it's all going down, I feel like the One Piece, the location of the One Piece, has the answers to everything. It has the answers to the Joy Boy mystery. It has the answers to the Void Century. It has the answers to everything as we know it. So it would be very strange to me to have all that war happen and then they go find the One Piece and then connect all the dots. Seems a little bit like too little too late. Oh, now we're going to find out about Emu, and after we defeat him, and now we're going to find out the history, and now I just think it would add more motivation to the final battle. This has been going on for 900 years, and I'm the one opening the door, and all that, the crazy shit that happens at the end of a big manga, big anything, right? Mm-hmm. I think you sort of need the whole backstory before you get there, and the backstory lies in the One Piece. You know, that's where Roger figured it all out. That's where everybody figured it out. So there's no great mystery to solve if everyone's defeated. Luffy just sails on a clear blue sky and goes and gets the One Piece because all the opposition is gone. And then we learn a bunch of lore that, you know, after the fact, it feels weird. That's
I guess they could reword it and be like, maybe they find the one, but not like right now, but like, if they find it in the like, it's found, but I feel like claim as in like has sole ownership. That'll be end by the end of the arc. Like the final war will be based around the ownership of the One Piece. If that makes sense. And like I think they'll be all fighting for it. Like I don't think Emu will just be like, oh, the One Piece. Oh, it's like he's gonna get downplaying it. Like I think he'll be desperate is probably the word. He'll be just as desperate as everybody else. And then join Blackbeard and all that. So we'll learn about that.
Boy.
Nico.
What'd you think, Naya?
My best guess is they're going to be fighting over the One Piece or en route to it, whatever the case may be, during the final war. And like you said, at the end of it, somebody will have quote unquote claimed it as their own. And I don't necessarily think it'll be Luffy. I think it won't be him, but I'm saying, but mine is probably like the final war will decide who has it at some point. But I still think someone's gonna have to. I kind of feel like Blackbeard's gonna get it for some reason, or jokingly Buggy, and they're gonna have to go after him to get it, to get it from him, whatever it is. But I don't know. I it's one of those things that's hard for me to put into like perspective, just because, in my opinion, the way that I thought One Piece was gonna go so long ago is like night and day from where we are today. Like I really thought every emperor was going to be replaced by somebody new before we went after the One Piece. I thought Law, Kid, Luffy, and maybe Buggy or someone else would become the new 4 emperors before we kind of went after the One Piece. So, like, it's such a contrast to, like, my original thinking. Even though this is, like, a decade plus ago, but still.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Blackbeard might be such a black sheep in this. Because it feels like he's going down the Davy Jones route. So I think he's going for the One Piece, but like maybe what is like the thing he wants to, like the thing he'll find will be more like, because he like like the One Piece is Joy Boy's treasure, but he'll find something that puts him for the he'll find something that's more related to Davy Jones. Also, Naya, don't look in don't look in SoundCloud.
Hold on.
Crocodile.
Don't worry, Crocodile's fine. He's good. Okay, I found one meme I was looking for, but I can't find the other one. Give me a second. Let me see what you got on SoundCloud. Davy Jones Saki would never be this weak. Would honestly be crazy if like he actually dubs both of them. I actually think a part of me thinks that'd be kind of fire.
Yeah.
Like Blackbeard's like, Zehaha, it's my turn, and he's like, bitch, you ain't no Davy Jones. You ain't even no rocks. Like, hold on, now you kind of fired. That would really be like, okay, Emu is actually like that. I'm not mad at this.
Don't worry, the triple team up, man. Don't worry, it's coming.
Kobe. Oh,
Kobe.
Or is it gonna be Sabo? Who's teaming up with them? With Blackbeard and Luffy?
It's gonna be Kobe, Blackbeard, and Luffy, and we're gonna find out Kobe's ancestor Toby was Joy Boy's first friend, man. His first friend in the sea. Don't worry, parallel piece is always there. He has his old gen parallel with Garp. It's gonna get the ancient voice entry one. But yeah, I yeah. I feel like the claim for the One Piece, like I don't think it's gonna. At the very least, I think we all agree. Like maybe I think we all kind of agree with like the One Piece isn't gonna just be like found in the thing. It's gonna be pushed to the side or like not thing. Cause like
this meme I was looking for, by the way.
Oh shit.
Just so you know. So continue.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's like I feel like before Egghead, probably a lot of people thought like it's not that it was like not real or like it was friendship, but like the One Piece would be more sentimental than anything. You know what I mean? But we find out like its actual physically like the importance of the One Piece shapes the world. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like something they're all gonna have to fight, and like the final war is gonna be about who's gonna be able to claim it. Hello? Did it cut out or?
No, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I'm muted. Just continue.
Oh yeah. So yeah. You're not muted.
No, you're not muted.
Not muted.
I'm not muted, my guy.
I clicked my mic. That made no sense. My bad. Is that better?
Do we gotta teach Naya how to use technology again, boys? I mean, this is the 6th
No, my
time.
mic has a self mute, but I have to mute on Discord, I think. What's going on? Sorry,
Okay,
man. Go
he
ahead.
actually did mute himself this time.
Oh wow, wow.
Let's hope his chat is muted.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
that's
do my
good.
best.
But yeah, that's what
if
I
I
think.
can wrap
Really.
up
Like,
maybe
I
in the
think,
next. I don't
yeah, I
know.
don't know.
Maybe.
Because I think people say
honestly
Imu's
totally
gonna
forgot
like
about the games. I think
Imu's
we
not
still
gonna
have some
care.
downstairs that
Imu
we
doesn't
might
care
have
about the
the
One Piece,
card
or
against
like it doesn't
humanity.
matter. Or like he's above. Like I don't know.
But
I don't think
if
it's
Oh,
it
it
took
totally matters. I agree
but-
with you on that. I think anybody with reading comprehension
Do
would
my
fucking
best.
say, of course, the One Piece matter because
When does it
even
open?
if not the One Piece, whatever that may be, like the treasure itself or whatever, something on the last island is probably dangerous to Emu and his reign and the world government and stuff like that. At the very least, it's
Maybe
a
I'll walk
problem.
over
It's
or
something
something in
from
the
the
morning.
Void Century that needs to
I
be
don't know.
captured and destroyed or removed or blown up or whatever, at the very
That's
least.
what I'm thinking
And I
of
think
too.
it's
Yeah,
still,
fuck.
at the very least, it's
Oh,
still
yeah, yeah.
very important.
We must
Mhm.
open the
I'm sorry.
schools. How can the title of the show not matter in an adventure series
I'll
where
figure
they're
something out.
looking for said title of the show?
I'll call you back.
How does that even make sense to these people?
Love you.
Like I don't know. They think like it's gonna like
For what? To bring the
like
ice?
no like thing. I don't know.
Do you have it on you?
Cause like even like
Then yeah, drop it by.
what's his name? Vegapunk says that whoever gets One Piece rules the world.
Okay.
So it's like,
I was reading Two Piece, man.
but yeah, I think the battle like Imu's gonna have to get his hands dirty, man. We all fighting, we all scrapping with that shit, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
you're
no-
not
ain't-
above that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what all I mean, man. Ain't no sitting up there in Mary Jo, man. You better get down there. Cause two of your soldiers are gonna be dead.
Oh, I saw the meme up there.
I like the. Oh, you're back. I was gonna say I like the self accountability that Emu had. Was it earlier in this arc or was it Egghead? I can't remember.
No, it was earlier this arc.
This arc when he decided to pull up and he's like, we got complacent, too much hubris.
Yeah. That's kind of like what scared me when he was pulling up because I was like, oh shit. You never want to see the villains take accountability. You never want to see that shit. You want them to just drown in their own like narcissism and be like, nah,
this happened because of this, and he's like, no, this is our fault. And I'm like, oh, you know what? In hindsight, that should be the moment that scared me. This is like a women taking accountability. That shit's scary.
Jesus Christ.
I only made that joke because I was recently watching the Ace Vane in Love with Mary Jane season 3, and Mary Jane died because she took accountability, and the god was like, your mortal shell couldn't handle the weight of accountability, and therefore you're dead.
Oh my god.
You know what? She's like she turned into like the mist from like the original OG, not OG original, but like the Spider-Man, that's whatever that series. So I think it's that one with Fisk and the Silver Man going back at it, back and forth. Yeah, that was good stuff though.
Yo, Nio.
Yo,
walk with me here.
All right.
Final fight.
Crocodile.
We see the text box. We see now. We got the text box for Luffy and Emu. We see King of the World Davy D Teach versus King of the Pirates Monkey D Luffy, man.
Ooh.
That's how we start the final fight, man. Cool.
That's kind of raw.
You walking with me?
I'm walking. I'm jogging. I'm walking. I'm running. I'm cartwheeling. Whatever.
Hey, I just need both of them to get the titles.
That'll be raw. I'm here for it. I do. I am a believer of Emu not being the final villain, though. That's one thing that I still believe wholeheartedly for the time being. I don't think Emu will be the final obstacle.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah,
still think it's Shanks. I think that's crazy. I don't believe that personally, but I don't think Shanks is some evil double agent, bro. I don't know why some people still think that. I just don't buy it. Nothing gives me that vibe personally. And now that you have Shamrock, it seems unnecessary. But now people are trying to be like, Shamrock is actually the good. No, he's not. Cut it out.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Remember the cartoon illustrations, bro, where it was like Shakes beat the allegation after Shamrock's introduction.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna post this Bleach one in here because I like it. It kills me every time I read it. Because I remember when I read it on Twitter, it was just like, Shukishima cured my cancer. He found my lost long dad or whatever. Apologize now. He bought me a house. You are the enemy of Ichigo Kurosaki, therefore you must die. It's like, just like the Chad face. Then right under it was like, right under it, I saw a picture was like, I was gonna kill my sister, right? What makes you think I wouldn't body your ass? And I said, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
that scene is just. Everyone talks about the Please Save the Soul Society. I still think that's the best one because that A shows Byakuya's growth and B just the idea that you can change my memories, but me being against Ichigo, when all his friends and family are willing to go against him, Byakuya is like, no, Ichigo Kurosaki is right. Even if my memories are wrong, even if I don't think he's right, it doesn't matter. Ichigo Kurosaki says you're an enemy. You're a fucking enemy, bud.
Yep.
You did not change that.
Loaded.
He was so unmoved. He's like, oh, don't you feel gratitude towards me? I taught you how to use your Bankai. And he just dashed some pedals through his chest. All right, enough of you.
You taught me how to use Bankai. I am very grateful for you. Now I'm going to kill you with it.
Now, and it's always funny to me that I'm like, the reason he won this fight was because he abandoned his elegant, noble fighting style by doing something completely reckless and out of character.
Yep.
He's like, okay,
because
I'll bring the pedals into the no whatever zone, grab some, hurt myself, dash it to your chest. I'm like, wow, he really just did that. That was his least clean victory.
I just always like the idea that I know everyone says it's sort of like Aizen's power. It's like complete hypnosis. Like he doesn't believe that there's something wrong, but Byakuya knew something was up because Ichigo was against this, and he's like, everything here you're saying is right. My memories say that you're right. But Ichigo is saying this, so something's fucked. I don't know what, but I don't care. And I'm just like, yeah, see, that's because people seem to confuse Shukishima's book with fucking Aizen's complete hypnosis. It's not. There is gaps in the logic. Even when Chad and Orihime couldn't understand while he was constantly fighting, they were starting to mentally break. Ishin and Kisuke were like, oh, let's knock them out. We can't let their minds go a little too fucked up, because they do start to question the memories. It's not perfect,
That's an awesome ability, though. I've always said Book of the End is one of the coolest anime abilities I've ever seen. It's up there with all fiction. And actually, to give Toriko credit, I've always thought, is it Minority World, Minority Report, Minority World?
Oh yeah,
that's a cool ability, man. With the one deviation, cell, whatever. I'm like, that's fucking raw.
Yeah.
I could fly because all of my molecules or whatever follow the laws of gravity except this one. So I could just what? What? I said I remember the explanation. I'm like, that's tough. I'm like, I rate that. That's tough.
Yeah. No, that shit was raw. I still love to this day, everyone's like, because that another shonen manga that just gave old Gen the pedigree that they deserved. It's like, yeah, he could have ended the entire series multiple times. Chose not to because he's a boss, and it's like, all right, that's cool. Man had the most broken ability ever and was like, I don't need to use it. Oh, this whole manga is about the power sources, the greatest foods in the world. Never ate anything but fucking beans. It's like, I don't need your super powered meat because I'm already at the top of my game without it.
Oh, man.
I love the flexing, man. That type of shit reminds me of Escanor. Oh, and I'm just like, yes, that's what we need. We need another dude flexing.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm trying to think. Does anybody kind of understand what what's the Wailing Void does? Or do you think we're gonna get that revealed soon? Because it did kind of like deforest the forest or make everything wilt, and I was like, are you like stealing life in some capacity with this ability? Like,
He's taking out the joy in the world. He's the antithesis to Joy Boy. I'm half joking when I say this, and I'm also half like serious.
I know what you mean. It's like I'm kidding, but like there's a modicum of truth in my joke.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I totally understand it because I do that all the time. Where I'm like, I don't mean what I'm saying, but I kind of do. Like, it's been interesting. This arc has been really good, man. It's been an absolute return to form, in my honest opinion. I think it's been fire. There's still so many things. There's still so many moving parts about this arc that I'm waiting to see come to fruition. Like, obviously the Gunko Shuri stuff, the lab, the Harley text, is another one. Part of me actually does want to see Bonnie use her ability on Yarul at Scopper to make them younger. So they can actually like put some work in. I think that would be fire. And obviously we have to figure out how to get rid of the Dream Demon, Zaza. But I think Sanji's gonna beat his ass when it stops working. And I'm like, that works. He's like, skip all the side shit. If I beat your ass, everyone, all of this shit goes away. And I'm like, that's a fair assessment. I'm not mad at it.
He needs to get this dick rider out of here.
I 100% would love to see it for the fan service alone, because how fucking boss would it be for fucking Bonnie to like put Rayleigh, Gabon, and Garp back in their like 50s and just be like, oh, well, I haven't been able to do this in a while. Boom, and they just blow shit up, and the monster trio is just looking up like, what the fuck was the old gen? Like, we can't do that shit, Rayleigh like, it's been a while. I'm sort of out of shape, but this body. And then boom, blows something up. I'm like, yeah, this works. This is cool.
And that's part of the reason why I wasn't worried even when Emu came. I'm like, Bonnie can just turn Scopper like younger, and we have like a Pirate King level fighter with us, if you will, kind of like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I assume your rule in his prime was raw. I don't know. Maybe he's not as raw as like a Herald or Loki, but like I assume he's like at least better than friggin' Dory and Bragi, in my opinion.
Yep.
So he could be useful in his, I don't know, 200s, if you will.
I think that would be really good. You know what they could do? They could use that ability in the final war, because that was my whole question about
Dr. Kureha. Wait, what?
Well, Dr. Kureha. Oh my God. Sure, why not? Get her back in her prime. Holy shit. End of verse right there.
I'm just saying.
Dude, I'd smash at 147 or whatever age she is. Fuck.
If you look like that at that age, I'm just saying.
Dude, she looks that good at that age. I'm there.
She probably was fire at 80.
Fuck.
Oh
man. Speaking of the void thing.
Shout out to Ragnar, the goat.
Hey man.
Oh, him? Up, he's goated.
He's goated.
Yo, it's kind of, man, people saying Usopp gonna pick up Ragnar. Ragnar out here busy fanboying over Jinbei.
I do think that the self-fulfilling prophecy is gonna come to pass, because in the beginning, like, he had the fake 10-ton hammer, so now he's actually going to lift an actual 10-ton hammer.
Oh, people are saying he's gonna actually lift Ragnar and use it at least once.
Yep.
I'd be alright.
Back then he was like, "Ooh,
yeah, like, can't you see him doing some Looney Tunes things? Like, Ragnar's like, I'll help. Like, I need you to like throw me to Loki, even like help me out, sort of idea. And Usopp's like, you know, and then he gets completely bodied by throwing the hammer. But it's like, you did good, bud. Ragnar did 99% of the lifting, but it's fine. Like, I'd still think that'd be fun because it would add the comedic elements of Usopp's character and what One Piece is kind of all about. But it would also fulfill the prophecy, you know, of him lifting, and he did lift, you know, a Ragnar, Mjolnir, whatever you want to call it, you know, Ragnar, and it's like, oh, cool.
Precisely.
He is worthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of, like, you're talking about the void thing. It's like in the official version, the second rule starts with within the void there was a breath. So I mean, so the sword could be tied to that, like the second world and how all that.
Someone did tell me the sword had. Actually, was that Arthur video? Library of Horror. I wasn't listening though. Like, it was on, but I was busy. I was not playing. I was not listening. Was I editing the Slave Blade video at the time? I don't remember what I was doing. Slave Blade, baby, Slave Blade.
Asking like we.
That's easily the most unserious video I ever made, because when I make that video, I don't even want the game.
World Cup tax, man. Don't worry.
I don't even like roguelikes. Why did I do that? You're right. I'm like, damn, I put a video on this channel in a month. I got this footage. I gotta do something with it. That's literally what that was. Oh my gosh. Oh, but this is completely unrelated to anything. I haven't listened to the whole PFG album, but I listened to all the songs with J. Cole's on it. He's cooking, bro. I think Mighty Mouse is my favorite verse he has. Because there's one line where he talks about fucking bitches, and he goes, I'm kidding, I haven't had hoes in like 10 years. I just started laughing. I'm like, why did you say that? That was just so funny to me. I don't know what it was. Whole House is good. I think his other one's like Family Twins or something like that. They're good. I will listen to the whole thing at some point, but I just threw those songs on my playlist for the time being. Don't worry, I'll listen to it at some point. I was thinking on the way to Otakon, I'll just listen to it like in full. Do you know who those guys are? Are they from Fayetteville? Or from North Carolina? I think based on some of the stuff I was hearing from them, and I won't lie to you, I wasn't listening to their parts that intensely. I felt like they might have been from a similar area as him, but maybe not. I don't know. I'll look that up because I don't know who they are. I never heard of them.
North Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, just run your head, wave like a helicopter.
Take your fucking shirt off and then swing around this bitch. The money is a mindset if you already rich. Oh yeah, I had the concert on that's crazy. 28th, I see J. Cole, and 2 days later. Hey, we out of here.
Might be the craziest week for you, man.
Life is good.
Yeah, I actually don't like having too many events back to back too quickly, but it's just okay. This will work.
It's an exception.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully the air will stop trying to kill me soon.
They said the air quality is better today.
Ours was actually worse this morning. I don't know that it's gotten better because I couldn't tell if I got used to the smell or it was getting better. But then I'm like, I think it's worse though. And then it was worse this morning, but it might have. I think it got better throughout the day though, because I'm assuming a lot of those forest fires are being finally contained. But we had like 160 apparently going. That's crazy. 160 forest fires, bro.
Yeah, like from what I've seen, I think it's gonna go down. It's going down and down.
Mm-hmm.
And like Sunday might be the best, but you know.
And it's always crazy to me that they're actually a natural part of nature. I didn't know that for a long time. I always thought anytime there was a forest fire, more often than not, somebody goofed. They flicked a cigarette, something. They didn't put out a campfire properly. I didn't know it was just natural. Because there's a certain type of mushroom that only grows after a forest burns down. I forgot what kind of mushroom it is, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, forests need that. Yeah. Like forest fires are bad for people. They're not bad for the ecosystem. They're
it's part of it. It's part of the cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's something that we're trying to prevent. Like actually, like your guys' haze came over to us this morning. It was all hazy and shit. And then now it's a fire about 60 kilometers away from me. That's 300 hectare acres or whatever you call them. Fucking big. It's out of control.
They're called burn morels, which grow proficiently in the spring, 1 to 3 years after, like a forest fire or whatever.
I should look that up. Do I have to evacuate?
You're good. I think. I don't know.
I should look that shit up. It's not that far from me. Because, let's see. Yeah, it's 63 kilometers away right now, and it's a 22-kilometer big fire.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh. That's not good.
That's not good. Jinbei?
No.
Not me?
Yeah, we need Jinbei. We need Jinbei up in here. Somebody give me Jinbei.
Jinbei, do something, man.
Hey, I saw
Dude,
Jinbei.
I do not want to attack. I'm like,
Jinbei
I did ask this question.
An emo attack. We saw that.
He lucky, man. We lucky we did this podcast after that chapter, man.
Ocean current shoulder throw.
Thunder would have been high, man.
I remember last
my
time
favorite thing about Jinbei is that he uses the same 5 moves, and it's always raw. Like, I never get mad at him for it.
Hey, man, let's talk about how Jinbei locked in as soon as Luffy came back. He's like, can't look bad in front of the captain, man. I respect it.
He's one of those people. When the coach comes around, they start working mad hard. As soon as the coach not paying attention, they stop working.
He was bullshitting before that, man.
I actually can't stand niggas like that. It's me. I'm niggas. It's me. I'm niggas. All right, do 30 push-ups. I will.
I'll play one on TV.
I'm the person who's like, the coach is not watching. I'll stop doing push-ups as soon as he's there. Yeah, come on, guys, come on. I was fugazi.
Luffy's thinking, yo, at least Jinbei's blocking his attacks, man. Shout out Jinbei. Whole time before that, man, like.
I'm just checking the details here, boys. And one thing I just gotta say, this couldn't be a more Canadian fucking forest fire. It's literally in Mooseland. Mooseland has been ordered to evacuate due to a fire in Canada. Mooseland. We have a place called Mooseland here.
Name the land after the moose.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Mooseland Road fire. On Mooseland Road, and the Mooseland community has been issued an order to evacuate 663 kilometers from Halifax City. Oh my fuck. I didn't even know we had a place called Mooseland here.
Me neither.
That's so crazy.
And I'm also like, what happens after a forest fire like burns down your like neighborhood or house? What happens to you? Do they compensate you? Like, you just get homeless now? Like,
well, I have insurance, so that's what would pay for mine. But yeah, because my insurance covers that. But
having house fires on the insurance
get a new house.
Is insane.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine a raging fire like that coming towards me.
That should be scary, man.
I gotta live around a moat. Like fucking
yeah, think of moat.
No,
dude, I got my home hardware sprinkler in the lawn. I'm good.
Yo, I got the power wash. You just see me just with one little thing there. I guess a raging fire, just trying to like put the fire out. Oh man. We're off this week, so we're back next week. Do you guys have any predictions, prognostications? You think we'll cut away from the Emu and Luffy stuff and focus on Sanji, Killingham, Zoro, Summers? Like, what are our thoughts possibly for what's to come in the next few chapters, if you will? Then we'll wrap it up. Today's not supposed to be a super long episode because it's impromptu.
Yeah.
Also, I'm tired as hell. I have to be up early tomorrow to drive to the fucking beach.
Hey, man, enjoy your time, man.
Enjoy your beach. You gonna get sushi on the beach again, you motherfucker?
I might make some rice, some onigiri. There's an onigiri joint my girl brought me to, like, beginning of this month, and I've been there, like, 5 times since. I'm like, this place is raw, bro. It's
oh, my God.
There we go.
This raw tuna, raw salmon, onigiri is so tough. I don't even like I tried the chicken teriyaki and beef teriyaki, and I'm like, it's good, but it's not as good as the salmon and the tuna. And I'm not even a tuna guy like that. I like salmon. Yes, I'm a salmon guy. My favorite fish, but I'm like, if I'm fucking with the tuna, you guys are something right. And I love the Japanese guy who always hands me the plate because he got like the old school flat cap, and he just looks fresh out of like a J-pop movie. I don't know what it is. He just looks like the old man that you fuck with in one of these movies, bro. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But anyway.
Yeah. I think we're going to do the Zoro Sanji thing because we sort of like paused the Luffy moment. Like, I don't think we're going to immediately, like, we might have the first page is going to be like, you are not Joy Boy. Then we see Luffy's body slowly fall off the blade and we think the fight's over or whatever, right? Then by the end of the chapter, we jump back. But I think we focus on something else next week. Probably, as you said, Sanji versus Killingham is probably a good one because of the whole, we need to see the Conqueror's Haki unlocked, see Sanji go through that mental block. Summers is no match for Zoro realistically, so that one, the Sanji fight's sort of more important from a character standpoint, and I don't think anybody would bet that Summers can beat Zoro, so yeah.
He also has confidence already.
I want to say right here, right now, Roanoa, you must put every ounce of force into the sharp edge of your blade to cut Summers down. I don't want no namby-pamby nonsense about I defeated him, he's still alive. No. He must die.
He must die by a swordsman's hands. Please.
I never wanted another character in One Piece dead like I want this nigga dead, bro. He must die. I'm begging you, Zoro. Please kill him. Killing him, I don't give a fuck. Sanji, you just knock him on the head one time and KO him and have the fucking imaginary beast go away and stuff like that. That's fine.
Nora, please.
But Zoro, you need to kill him.
He must die by a swordsman's hands. Please. Honestly, you gotta go, bro. Make a black blade and kill him. Ooh. Burakubude. I still think his first black blade is gonna be I don't think he's getting them all at the same time. It's gonna be the one he got from Kuina.
Kuina.
Yeah.
Black blade, man.
Wado Ichimonji.
Yeah.
No, this man is literally gonna one sword style Summers. He's gonna be like, you are not worth my bandana, nor my 3-sword style. One sword, Enma, fucking done.
I know. Don't even put a do-rag on.
It don't matter.
You are not worth my do-rag.
He just must die. That's it. I need to see it. With that being said, I actually think the next chapter is going to be centered around Loki and Luffy teaming up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I kind of feel like it's going to be Gunko being released and being confused, and then Brook seeing Skeleton Brook and blah, 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 and Emu being like, Shuri, do you think you can break through my control? And then that's when, like, someone helps Luffy, like, get off the sword or something, or maybe Emu just tosses him. I don't know. We'll see, but...
Yeah.
I do think Gunko Shuri shenanigans are coming. I actually think Gunko might actually die in the arc, which I'm okay with, but we'll see.
That's what I said, man.
Y'all what do we do? We don't. No Gunko for Straw Hat. Stay the fuck off this shit, bitch.
No, we already have.
Gunko dying.
Vivi will rejoin the crew. Just wait. Be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vivi must be a Straw Hat. She is a Straw Hat.
She is.
Actually, no. I need Vivi next to Luffy now more than ever, just to drive Emu absolutely insane. I need it. I need it. Bring her back.
Yeah. This is the perfect time where she's on mortgage and stuff. It's like meet up, and Vivi goes, well, I'm back, everybody. And it's like, holy shit, let's throw a party. Vivi's officially back. You know?
Holy shit, Oda. How do you do this? Introduced her damn near 20 years ago. And she's so important to the story. My goat.
Damn.
Hey, man. Sure, yeah. Vivi gonna get there, man. Sure, not getting in there anyways. Not me stealing that Celestial Dragon blood swag anyways, man. Don't worry.
This nigga and this Nami Celestial Dragon talk.
Hey man, it's just happening.
Why do you want that for her?
Did I say what? Hey man, I'm just saying. It's like the third time, the second time, man. Shit always happens in threes, man.
You
Oh
put the
my
evil
God.
thoughts in my head.
Oh
Hmm.
shit, but yeah.
Do you think at any point we'll cut off the island to other events in Elbaph?
Yes, that's why I think Elbaph is going to be so damn long. We're going to have like a little catch up period because that's still going to be counted as part of the arc.
Yeah.
That's
And I remember what Arnaud Louis, whoever it was, Arnaud Louis, whatever his name is, was like, don't stay too long. We think there's like a time dilation thing, so it can be that too, where it's like, yo, the revolutionaries made a big move, Blackbeard made a big move, Crosskill made a big move, or crazy acquisition. I'm not sure. I think we'll get some of that too, spliced in.
Yeah, like the time that they're spending on Elbaph is going to distort the time in the actual story. So a lot of shit's going to be so different when they get off the island.
Yeah, like it might not even be true time. Like it might just be a thing where like you just don't notice the time. Like the time passes so much faster. Like what like Gabon was saying to Shanks, oh, it's been that long. So like it doesn't feel like let's say a month passes in LB. They're in they think they're in Elbaf for a month, but actually 3 months passed, which is they didn't notice because it felt like only a month to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's essentially a reverse hyperbolic time chamber. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
not like
it is a reverse.
Yeah. Yeah, I also agree. Like, if Oda really wants to be sadistic, he'll go to different islands next chapter, and like we cut from
Make
Elbaf.
us sit on this Luffy defeat longer.
Yeah. If you're really about that, maybe like if you're gonna go outside the island, I'm not sure. I do think next chapter, if we, well, it might be focused on Shuri. Like this, probably it's either Shuri in them, Zoro and Sanji, or Loki and Luffy. I'm just saying all three answers really. But you know how it is. But I would like them to go out the island, and like explore shit, like, cause I want to set up or like that part of the thing so we can kind of get an idea of where everybody else is standing in the world once they leave Elbaf. But yeah.
Okay. Everybody who's here, appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I know I haven't been streaming. I promise. Really after Otakon. But see, I have a lot of camping trips and shit coming in August, which will keep me away. But I'll be more regular. In August, just listen. It's summertime, the weather's nice. I'm out here, I'm living life. The World Cup I was happy with for like a little bit until I wasn't. I was busy. I was outside.
Let me tell y'all, this nigga was outside. Oh my God. He was outside.
I actually had to be like for the rest of the games I'm staying home because I've been out drunk on my ass with the Germans, with the English, with the Colombians, with the Congolese, with the Ghanaians, with the Croatians, with the like nah, I was doing too much. And I was like, all right, stay home. Stay your ass home, bro. Shit crazy.
Leave.
This guy told me I turned into a full Torontonian.
Yes, he was talking to me like I was the mandem. I was like, brother, I understand what you're saying, but like I can't speak back to you the way you're speaking to me.
Oh man, that was funny. I was like, no, Simi, dig under it.
I'm watching this.
Simi, dig. No, Simi, no.
Oh dear God.
Hello.
Ragnar clutching up next chapter.
That Ragnar's clutching up.
Okay.
Yeah. 1v1 emo. Be there.
Okay, guys. You gotta wrap this up. My girlfriend's outside.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
Somebody's needing Something.
No, because we have to start planning and get the cooler prepped and everything for tomorrow. So
sure, we're believing him, everybody.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ooh, with a little. Wait, I can't sing that. R. Kelly's canceled. I lied. You didn't hear that. Goodbye. It's Crocodile for Pirate King. You're.